Recently, the climate has quite shifted to be a lot lower, but it seems to be shifting lower and lower as every day comes. People of Ignis, however, celebrate this, as finally getting out of their hot, hot climate. They are ready to embark, or at least not hot. However, to the people who live here, it feels quite cold. Adventurers, after their embark on this journey, haven't quite seen after. Did they disappear along with the dragon? Or did they just simply decide not to show their faces after? Nothing could be told. The Kingdom of Ignis is surrounded by mountains. These mountains were where the dragon called no longer does. Mountains have carved areas into them, have shops, inns, but not all the shops and inns are in mountains. These mountains act like a wall around the kingdom, keeping it protected from outside sources, but allowing people to embark on the mission of traveling to this vacation spot. There seems to be lots of winged creatures around, such as griffins, to help the people navigate this large, cavernous area. However, only the wealthy seem to have them. Other draconic type species nowhere to be found. Whether that's intentional or not, nobody. Celebration for the slain dragon is going on in the town as it is its 5-year anniversary since the dragon was slain. We're happy about this, as one would be. Large Kingdom has people from all around the continent and people away from the continent coming to see. To say the least, this place is very, very packed with people. Vendors are selling about everywhere around. It just seems very bustling with people. Seems like the perfect vacation of fun and partying that anybody could. A play about this dragon being slain, shown, middle of everything. 5 or 6 people are dressed as these creatures who were the ones who slain the dragon, all wielding different sorts of weaponry. A sword in one hand, an axe in another, a staff in a different one's, and so on. These 6 people surround this other person who is dressed in a large dragon puppet suit, moving around the sticks on the bottom to shift the dragon to make it look as if it's flying around them. The scenery in this theater seems to be cavernous, as one would expect a dragon to say. The dragon lets out a large roar as the party of 6 shield behind one with a large magic spell that allows them to protect the party. The dragon darts at one of them, knocking them over. The other adventurers hold up their weapons and slay the dragon, shoving their swords into the dragon, making it fall over and let out a cry of pain. The crowd cheers as the dragon is reduced to a limp body on the ground. The play curtains close to allow everybody around to disperse. Give me a second. The buildings near this play, a little bit off to the side. Church seems to be a little bit away from the bustling crowd, as not many people are too interested in learning and churchy things and occupation. Seems to be in a large position of power in the church, walks up to the small elven child. Raymi, would you like to describe yourself?
Hehehe. So essentially, I'm just a little lad. Like, I'm very short, like not even hitting 5 foot yet. I've got stringy, straight black hair, falls in my face, blocks my eyesight, very just not well put together, but put together at the same time. You know, just a little guy. That's all there is to it. I'm just a little guy.
The man who seems to be in some high position of power walks up to you with something in hand. Raymi, little man, we need you to go out and, continue your mission. Because of
Of
all
course,
the
sir.
festivities that's been going on recently, I need you to look for somebody of any sort of authority. Need more attention on this church. Been struggling with attendance lately as everybody has found other things to do with festivities. Need to remember what we stand for. Oh, we need to get our name back out there. So,
Of course, sir.
I want you. He shuffles this the paper that you can see, and
Mm-hmm.
he holds it out to you. He's like, "Don't open this. Doesn't. It's just an invitation to our church. I want you to take this. And I want you to walk around, see if you can find anybody who seems like they can help get our attendance." Okay?
Yes, sir. You can count on me.
The festivities that have been going on, it seems like the play has just started dispersing. There has to be somebody out there to help our little. It's up to you, Raymi, and sending other people out too. Numbers have been quite limited as of late. Counting on you, and he kind of ruffles your hair a little bit. And
I like hide a little scowl beneath my little, but I grin back up at him after a moment, like, oh, haha.
you're such a good kid. And he starts to walk back over, as if he's trying to look for another person to kind of recruit to go out and. Would you like to explore the church, or would you like to leave and embark on a mission?
Well, I know the church pretty well, seeing as I've been there forever. So I think I'm probably just gonna go ahead, grab any supplies that I might be being given for this mission, and I'm gonna head on my way.
Alright. So as you leave the church, you notice a big group of people kind of heading over to the marketplace to look at the vendors who have been set up with tents. In the far distance, you can see the theater play that has slowly been starting to pack up their stuff or get ready for a new one. You can't quite tell exactly what they're doing. You can just tell that they're cleaning up after the end of their play. Putting the suits into other places and such. But you also see little shops and stuff that have decorations of dragon heads with swords through them, celebrating the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Little shops just have little stickers and wall hangies just of that symbol. Also inns and stuff that have signs like "Sleep here for 5 gold." A little bit overpriced in some places, but also it is that time of year. Is there anywhere that you would like to explore to search for something?
Am I still like? I don't know. I think I'm probably just gonna like. When he sent me on my quest, did he want me going somewhere far off, or just recruiting people in town?
Well, there's a lot of people who are from far off in town right now, so it was very
Okay,
much
right,
look for any sort of authority that can get our name more out there.
right. So I'm gonna be keeping an eye out for foreigners, tourist-looking people, right?
Yeah.
Because they won't be from here. Um, just look for someone with a big presence to them, fitting those other criteria. Would you like me to make a perception check?
Yeah, let's go with that. 13. Looking around, you see people definitely dressed in fanciful outfits. For the most part, it looks like sort of celebration cosplay type scenery going on. Lots of feathery kind of outfits and stuff. You do notice This tall woman with large cape, who's red and seems to be dragging on the floor, seems to be surrounded by a group of other people, with like weapons and stuff who could be guarding her.
Important looking people. Important looking people. Okay, so she definitely seems like she's the ringleader with some bodyguards, right? So I'm gonna play up the little kid act. I'm gonna, meekly but like very charismatically approach her, try to get her attention.
You notice like one of the bodyguards kind of looks at you first, just kind of eyeing you up, but notices you're a child and just kind of ignores you.
Um,
Oh,
Austin, your thing.
Yeah, Austin.
doing. There we go. Okay, I was hearing my voice. Okay, so the bodyguard kind of eyes you up and down, sees you're a child, doesn't pay any mind to you. Child can't harm anyone, you know.
Yeah, obviously, I'm defenseless.
You want to say anything, or are you just trying to like prance up there and get her attention type stuff?
Just kind of like prance up and get her attention. Maybe let out a ma'am once it seems like I've got it. Like,
She looks over to you and seems quite kind-hearted by just the look on her face. She's like, "Oh, hello, little boy. Little boy. Are you from
Hello,
around
ma'am.
here?"
Yes, ma'am. I stay at the church just over here. I'm actually here. I wanted to know if you wanted to hear about, our Lord and Savior Majir.
Oh.
The Mantis of the Rose, Master of the Mind.
Wait, B, where's your parents at? You're too young to be prancing around on your own.
Oh, just back at the church. I'm a ward of the church, so.
Hey, as long as your parents know you're out here, I don't want your mom to get worried.
Yes, of course. I'm here with permission.
So
Can
tell
I
me
ask
about
who you are?
I am Lord Ofedial from a nearby kingdom.
How are you enjoying your stay here?
I've been hearing about this whole dragon thing here recently, and I decided I'd come here for the 5th anniversary of it.
Of course, of course.
Been hearing all
Everyone
about
gets
it for
really
years.
excited about the festivities. It's not a time to forget about, our duties to the gods and stuff and such, The Church of yeah. The Church of Majir it's open, and we welcome any foreigners or tourists or newcomers who would be interested.
Yes.
I'm just giving a shy little kid grin this whole time, just like, look at me, I'm cute, do what I say.
Well, a persuasion. Let's go with that. Try and persuade. 13 again. That must be your lucky number.
Why is it rolling 2 of them?
It did that on Owens, remember? It just does that.
Oh, I want the second one.
I'm
Okay,
taking the first one every time, okay? Unless we're rolling with advantage or
Can
disadvantage.
I see if it's broken? Okay, yeah, I just rolled 13 twice.
I think
okay.
one is with advantage, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
So, I'm gonna take your 13. Go with that sort of area.
Okay.
Unless you want me to take the 11. I mean, that's up to you.
No. I'll take the 13.
Okay. Sorry, Nat was shifting around. I was laughing at her. Anyways, so she kind of grins at you. You can't tell if it's like a quite interested or a entertaining the child kind of thing, but she says,
Oh yeah.
"Oh, well, I would love to come check out your church sometime. Whereabouts is it?"
I'm gonna give her some very detailed directions on there, using some local landmarks so she can navigate her way there.
Of course. Okay. Well, I'll be in town for about a week, so I might come and check it out one of these days. The specific day of the week, so that you'd suggest me checking it out while I'm here.
Oh, well, we're open and we worship every day of the week, but we usually have a bit more of a ceremony on Sundays, so.
That's not too far. I guess I'll come around soon.
I look forward to seeing you there.
Is there anything else I need to know about it? Is there anything I need to bring, or?
I have a pamphlet here,
Okay.
and I hand over the letter.
Takes out her hand and grabs it and kind of scans it, like the letter. Should I open this now, or should I wait till later?
It's up to you.
Okay. She's going to hand it to, like, one of her bodyguards or whatever to keep, like, close eye on it, you know? Make sure it doesn't get lost, because she doesn't seem to be carrying anything heavy on herself. It seems to be her bags are more.
Of course. Well, thank you for your time, my lady.
Of course. And she starts to walk off and seems to be going towards the tent area of, like.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else like you to do?
Did he just give me the one letter?
I'm gonna say there was more letters within the stuff that you were given.
Okay. Because I'm sitting here like, one letter is kind of awkward for this. But
yeah, okay. There's a stack of letters. Don't worry. There's a stack of letters in one of the bags that you had picked up that was full of, like, few bits of gold, few bits of other things, you know.
Right. Well, I've done at least a little bit work. I think I should get a little bit of play. Are there any, like, interesting looking food vendors around?
So heading over to where the, like, vendors and stuff are, they're kind of, like, all over the town, but there seems to be this, like, one area that has, like, a very centralized, like, tent, you know, circle going on. It looks like a circle. A few were just, like, in the middle of the circle as well, but for the most part, it's, like, this large circle. Lots of vendors are kind of around. You're looking for food stuff, right?
Yeah.
So there's a vendor that seems to be having, like, mini cakes, kind of like, not quite cupcakes, but, like, a little bit bigger than that. More like snack cake type stuff. There's another vendor.
Is there any money in the bag that I was given?
Yeah, there was a few pieces of gold.
Okay.
Let's say 5.
5 gold. Awesome.
Enough to get you through quite a bit, but also not, like, an outrageous amount.
Yeah.
It's not that kind on your mission. Just give the kid a few pieces.
I'm just a little servant of the church. No need to spend too much on me.
Yes. So,
okay.
The other food vendors, you have another one that seems to be little pieces of bread. Not quite little pieces. They're bigger than the little cakes, but they're, like, kind of like large rolls type. Not quite loaves, but like big rolls.
Sweet rolls?
Yeah, I think that'd be about the size. But they're in, like, very, like, different colors. Like, there's, like, a light blue one and a light purple one. Looks a little bit odd, but also, like, intriguing at the kind of.
Checking out the signs and stuff, is there anything, like, where they've got, like, some gimmick to them or anything? Like, these colored ones, are they just colored, or do they've got, like, something interesting, or...
Well, the signs around them claim to increase your lifespan, but to test that, you know...
Yeah.
It seems very far-fetched, but obviously some people are falling for it, as there are some people gathered around it trying, like, not exactly poking, but pointing and, like, being like, oh, look at this one, it's my favorite color, it's yellow, and that sort of kind of chatter.
Okay. I'm probably gonna avoid the one with the outrageous claims like that, because, you know, common sense.
Yeah, I mean, vendors are trying to sell. It's hard to know what's real or not when you're so foreign to people.
Well, I'm not.
You're not foreign, so you can tell that's a little bit,
do I see anything that seems legit, should I say?
So, are you looking specifically for sweet stuff, or are you thinking more of, like, small meal type stuff? That'll help narrow it down.
Stuff.
Okay.
Probably some sweet stuff, but also anything with a gimmick that seems real.
Yeah, okay. Trying to think. Let's see. So it seems to be this one vendor has, like, candy. Really small pieces of candy. But it claims to give you a lot smaller, more noticeable things, like being able to see in the dark for, like, an allotted amount of time, being able to have a little bit more energy and stuff. Things that you can obviously test in the moment, so you would know if it was a scam.
Yeah.
Not going to increase your lifespan.
I'm gonna approach this vendor. I'm interested.
All right. So
is there pricing on stuff, or do I need to strike up a conversation?
I'm gonna say the pricing for the ones that are like dark vision probably like bad at pricing, so just expect me to be bad at pricing, you know. But let's say 3 silver pieces for something that claims for dark vision. The allotted amount of time isn't quite like, you know, exact, but it says like 10 to 30 minutes, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
what other things besides the dark vision is there?
So there's one that claims to increase your like stamina and stuff for things, so you know, needing to sleep less for a little bit or something.
So far these are all useless to me.
Okay. Okay, next one claims to... I say claims, but, you know, they seem pretty believable, but, you know. Next one claims to increase your speed for around an hour. Not by an outrageous amount, but about, like, 1.5 times your normal speed. You know, enough to take somebody off guard, but not enough to, you know, overpower anybody.
Right. Okay.
Next one is a little bit more pricey, but it allows you to... It claims to give you more, like, spell slots, just for, like, a certain amount of time. Eat it, and it gives you another spell slot. It seems to rejuvenate the body in a way.
So, kind of like, almost like a short rest in a bottle or something, or a long rest in a bottle?
Yeah, something like that.
How much is that one?
That one is probably more around 9 silver, just because that seems like such a good thing. You know, the vendors wanted to price it a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I need to find conversion charts.
I think it's just 10 gold to... Or, not 10 gold, 10 silver to 1 gold.
Okay, yeah. Is that all of them?
Oh, I had one more. There is another one that says it'll give you fire breath for like 5 minutes, but it has a very big warning saying very much going to put things on fire.
Okay, so how much is that one?
That one, 8 silver. Just because of the giant warning, they had to kind of price it down because people were a little bit too nervous to actually buy it.
Yeah. So, I think what I'm gonna get is 2 fire breath ones.
Okay. You gonna strike a conversation for that one, or?
Are they like out like I can gather my own thing and then pay for it, or do I need to talk to him and be like, I want this and this and this?
You can gather it in a small bag and then bring it up to the cash register.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna get 2 fire breath. If we go with... I'm trying to think of a way to... Probably 3 of the speed ones. Those are, like, less silver, right?
Yeah, I think those were, like...
3. Oh, those are only 3 silver? I'm gonna get, like, 12 of the speed ones.
You're spending all your gold immediately. You were...
And I'm gonna get... 6 spell slots ones. That
is a lot. Have you calculated that yourself, or do I need to?
I haven't calculated that.
Okay.
I'm guesstimating it. Give me a second. I can...
Here, just relist those off real quick.
So, 6 of the spell slot ones. So that's 54 silver. 12 of the speed ones. That's 39 silver. And then 2 of the fire breath ones. What up?
16.
16.
109. That is...
Which is like...
10 gold and 9 silver, I think. You have that much?
I do.
Okay. You were decking out on these candies. Hopefully they work as they claim.
I'm gonna, before I make my purchase, I'm gonna ask if I can test one, you know, a little sample, just so I know it's the real deal.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm talking to the shopkeep.
Okay. So the shopkeep, who seems like a younger man, he sees your interest and he kind of like approaches you. But you also seem to be trying to get his attention with your interest.
Yeah.
He sees you and is like, "What can I do you for, little kid?"
Hi, I was wanting to purchase these, but I was wondering, you know, this is quite a hefty purchase. I was wondering if maybe I could get like one of the smaller, cheaper ones, just to like test the authenticity of it, you know? If that would be okay.
I will let you try one of the cheaper ones, but for the other ones, it would be kind of a money loss on my part.
Oh, definitely. I think if I can try one of these, like a speed one, for example, and it works, I think I can trust that the more expensive ones would work.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing to hide. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just got myself a free speed one, so I'm gonna take that.
Not a lot of people ask it to test it, so I admire your bravery.
Thank you, sir.
So-
So I eat one of the speed ones.
For the most part, it seems like it works. You can't quite tell if it's as much as it said, but roll a perception to get the whole thing, actually. 8, okay. Okay.
What is wrong with me today?
Hey, 13's not that bad. I've been giving you good stuff, at least.
Yeah.
But it seems to give it to you. You can't quite tell if it's giving you, like, as much as, you bargained for. Also, it seems like it's, you can't tell. It's to be pretty dang close to, like, the 1.5% that was.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take this dude's word for it, buy the whatever. So that will be 10 gold, and then plus another gold, and then I'll have 1 silver left over, and then it'll be so minus 11 gold.
Minus 11 gold, but have 1 in silver.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've done that. Awesome. I got funny candy now.
You just spent, like, all of your money, though, didn't you?
Only like half.
Half? Okay. I guess you collected quite a bit on your churchly days, huh?
My allowances. It's festival time. This is when you spend your allowances.
Fair. Alright, so is there anything else you want to look for?
I got 12 of the speed ones, right? Is that what I did?
Yeah, it was 12 speed ones, 6 of the spell slot ones,
and 2 fire breath.
Fire breath one was like 5 to 10 minutes, while the speed one was like 10 to 30. Just refresher.
I should probably write all this down so I don't have to be like, Kai, how does this work?
I'm trying to write it down too as I go, because definitely got to do most of this on the fly, so.
Cool, I got my cool gimmick candy. That's what I wanted.
So true, bestie.
A surprise tool to help us later.
It probably will, more than likely, just how this thing goes.
I was looking for a surprise tool to help me later.
So I just made this new, like, this on the thing, and it's covered.
I can't even see the canvas.
I'm giving the players a new one. I heard Nat throw her phone down. Okay, I'm trying to write down all these freaking candy stuff that I need to know. Minutes. Last one was the spell slot, which is self-explanatory. Okay.
What level spell slot does it?
Oh, I didn't say that. I meant to say, like, 1, or if you, like, take 2, then it's, like, a 2, It depends on the amount that you pop in your mouth. Same time. Alright with you? Typing.
I can hear you, so I think. Okay.
They're typing right now, so. Just unplugged my entire computer.
Oh my god. Vinny.
Oh, that's a cute Mario. Okay, I'm just gonna pause for. So continuing where our pause left off, what I was explaining was, the candy, there's a little sign that says the candy equals 1 spell slot each. So if you take 1 candy, it feels up a 1 level spell slot. Take 2 candy at the same time, it'll fuel up a 2 level 1.
Okay.
Cool.
What if I take all 6 at once and I get a 6 level spell slot?
If your character doesn't know any 6 level spells, good luck. But if you have a 6 level spell slot scroll or something, and you take it, you will get a 6 level spell slot, yes.
Okay.
But you need to find the means of knowing that spell first, because you do not know
I actually have the...
Oh no, what did I just agree to? What do you have?
Don't worry about it. Just a couple spells that I can use in sync with each other that let me learn anything I want.
I just agreed to a very bad thing. But the thing is, if you take all those at the same time, you just don't have any more, and good luck finding this vendor ever again, because you have no idea if this person travels or if they live here, you know.
Yeah.
So, it's a
You're
real
never
gamble.
gonna let me find them again just because I accidentally got something open.
This is how, as a DM, I take something away without taking it away. This vendor, who I actually have a name for because I pulled up a name generator, he will never show up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
unless it doesn't turn out bad, then he'll show up again.
What if he dies?
It'd be so funny. Anyways.
This is so good.
Okay. Are you ready to continue the roleplay aspect of D&D?
Can I finish writing down real quick?
Yes.
What does the speed do?
The speed gives you 1.5 times your normal speed, so it just gives you, like, almost half, but, like, half of half. Or, not half. It gives you half of double. Congrats, Austin. You can pee.
And then the fire breath, just big
The fire breath is pretty much anytime you, like, open your mouth, or, like, speak, you know, it's gonna shoot fire out of your mouth. It lasts from 5 to 10 minutes. It did not say how flammable it was, but there was a warning in big letters saying very flammable.
Okay. I've got those written down. I think I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yeah. Alright, ready now?
Yeah.
Time to continue. Got my thing on pause. I do. Okay, cool. This will be rolling. Anyways.
Sorry.
So...
They see me rolling.
Hush, hush. I'm continuing now. Quit! Stop screaming. Children. Okay.
Daddy?
Anyways, so the man bags up the candy in cute little baggies and then puts it into, like, another cute, larger bag that seems to be all colorful for the whole festive thing. You see,
awesome.
just when he bends over to give you a candy, you see his name tag says Rafword. Who knows if that's important or not, but you catch that just a little glimpse. And he nods his head as, like, a little thank you. Then he goes to treat another customer.
Yeah.
So, would you like to look for other things?
I'm just gonna go where the wind takes me. If I see someone important, I'll stop and try to talk to them, because that's what boss said to do.
Alright. So, I think this would be a good time to switch to another person, and...
Agreed.
Alright. Get up. Okay.
I am muted.
Okay, good. As the festivities of the play area come to an end, people are walking away. One of the people in that crowd who was watching this meticulously crafted play go on, who didn't quite know much about this story and seems to be very confused on where she is, seems to look around, just look for Just anything. She doesn't know what quite she's looking for. Somewhere safe, somewhere to go, somewhere that looks interesting. That is up to her. Would you like to describe your character?
Oh shit! It's just happening. Okay.
So, tell us about Angel.
I don't even know why what I'm doing here, but Angel has shoulder length, wavy blonde hair, just generic white skin, just human, and blue eyes. Nothing too remarkable about her. She's just kind of very generic. She's there. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
Need to re-find where I'm looking on. Okay. So, she seems to be just kind of wandering about with the crowd as it kind of disperses. And Humanoid seems to be just kind of talking to herself, kind of unsure if she's talking to herself, talking to something. Seems to just kind of be muttering under her breath. She walks. She eventually bumps into somebody who seems to be looking at a map. She quickly looks at you out of fear because somebody just bumped into her and seems to drop her bearings. A few coins hit the ground, looks at you frightened. It seems to be a tiefling woman who is certainly foreign to here, judging by the map in her hand and the confused look on her face. Hello? Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I'm fine.
Hey, for a place. I don't really know where I'm going around here. I'm not from here. This map is written in a different language? I think I picked up the wrong one. Whatever this is, and she kind of shows it to you. Languages do you know? Would you be able to read it?
I have no clue.
Oh my goodness. Okay, let me look at your character sheet. You only know common. You do a perception check real quick.
Okay. Perception.
And roll it for you if needed. Oh, you got it. 17. Look at it, and you're pretty sure it's some sort of, like, Elvish language. Probably Sylvian. Not sure, but definitely not something that's super known to you. You're pretty sure you've seen it before, but it's not something you know how to read. You might be able to make out, like, a word, but that's, like, it.
I don't think I can really help you with this map very well. I might know a word or two, but it's nothing I'm really knowledgeable about. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Do you know where I can get another map? If you're from here.
I'm just visiting. I'm not from around these parts.
Alright, well, I appreciate your help. Map now. Thank you, and she walks. So you're kind of like near, kind of in between like a library and the circular tent marketplace at the moment. Is there anything you're quite looking for? Doing okay, bud? We can come back to you if you need.
I don't know what to do. I guess.
It might help to talk about your character in the third person instead of role playing everything. Like, usually that's not a good tip, but if you're having a lot of trouble.
Would it be easier if I make you bump into Raymi sooner?
I'm just scared.
Fair. We can come back to you if you need, though.
I don't think I'm ever gonna catch it. I'm gonna ever be okay enough.
Austin, if it's any
Yeah.
consolation, none of us are judging you, and also, I think you're
Right. So, in between, like, a few different little things, nothing super interesting is sticking out to you. Something inside of you tells you to look down, and you see the coins that the tiefling lady dropped as she's walking away. Do you decide to take the coins for yourself, or do you try and get her attention? What do you do? Or you could ignore them. Inside of you, you feel like something is telling you to take them, though.
But why should I? Why should I do this? Fine, I take the coins.
Take the coins. Nobody seems to notice that the coins were not yours. Kind of glance over to the marketplace and the coins in your hands. You know, you could spin these right now so that, you don't even have the coins on you anymore. So, walking to the marketplace, is there anything in particular you think you'd be interested in? See different tents, some with small weapons, some with little treats, some with crystals, some with jewelry, flowers.
Why not? Let's look at the flowers.
Walk over to the flowers. Nice looking lady catches your attention. She's like, "Oh, hello! Are you interested in my flowers?"
I was thinking of looking at them and browsing. What do you have?
Plenty that are native to around this area. Seconds. Flowers who are native around here that I've acquired. Got some cornflowers, these roses of various colors, and she points to like a bunch of roses. You got like red ones, white ones, pink ones. I have some foxglove, some violets. I have some flax as well. Do any of those sound of interest to you? I have some seeds under the cupboard as well if you would like me to look for those.
The violets seem very nice.
Violet, what to buy? They are 2 copper pieces each.
How much money was on the ground?
3 gold pieces.
I don't know how the money system works.
So, 1 gold equals 10 silver, 1 silver equals 10 copper.
Was it 1 silver equals 10 copper?
1 silver, 10 copper, yeah. What would you like to buy? And I'll put the bundle for you. So they don't get damaged or anything.
As fuck it, as many as I guess I'll take 1 gold's worth, and
Gold's worth.
I
Me.
will.
Yeah, that's quite a lot of flowers.
I guess so, and
Alright. I
and
mean, I appreciate it a lot.
yeah, no problem.
Is there anything else you're needing? Don't mean to interrupt you.
I think that'll be all.
Right. So, 50 violets for 1 gold, yes?
Yeah.
Right. Separate bouquets or just a big, large one?
I guess that's just a big, large one.
you go. Hands them over to you. Takes the one piece of gold. Right. Well, I appreciate your business. Is there anything else you're wanting, or is that all?
Trophy hall.
Okay. Nice seeing you. Waves you off.
Survived another interaction.
Okay. if you're needing me to cut your thing short, I can. You need a breather.
Possibly.
Okay. So as you wander around, kind of look at your flowers and stuff, that one of the tents are empty. And as you're muttering to yourself, you seem to be straying towards this empty tent and kind of camp out near it, that nobody else comes around you for, as you continue talking to yourself or maybe the flowers. And that I will move on to our next set of people. Give you a breather. You okay with that? Okay. Alright. So, shifting our location a little bit, we are going to be embarking on a boat that is sailing in the river. River, that's a little bit small. The ocean, by the way, the ocean. We've been quite near land, but not quite there. A person who seems to be the captain, who announces himself as Craben, says, "We will be there shortly, don't you worry. However, we seem to have hit a little bit of a delay. Waters are not quite as easy to get through this time as it seems to usually be. But we are still going to make it there, and I believe we have quite missed the last seeing of the play." The crowd in the boat goes, "Aww," very loud, as that was one of the things they were really looking forward to. But however, other things of the festive nature will be there all week long, and the play shall come again in 2 days' time. Hopefully you've booked your hotels and inns and anything of the sorts long enough to see it. Though, don't be disinterested, as many other tents and other things of that nature are still around, and many cells and cute little things are being sold. And the crowd seems, at least, pleased by this enough to not cause a riot. And everybody continues to go back to their conversations. So, let's zoom in on a particular woman who seems to be very passionate about wherever she's going, seems to be on a mission of sorts. Lucina, would you like to describe yourself?
Oh, generic white woman. No. Okay, so she's pretty tall, pretty muscular as well. Obviously fit, and like she's seen combat quite a bit. She's seen scars all over her face. She has a battle axe on her. And, she has, black hair that she typically blue eyes, like I said, generic white girl. And she seems pretty stern, and she's pretty kind of herself. She doesn't really seem to enjoy talking to others, but entertain them for. But kind of come into this place, this continent, like I said, with looking for a bit of information. Just been looking forward to her arrival.
So, this woman, who we know as Lucina, has stated she seems to be on a mission. Something in her hand that resembles like a scrolled up map or something is clutched in her hand as if she's making sure she does not lose this. As the cruise ship, well, it's a ship that's kind of a cruise ship, but not the kind of fancy type cruise ship. Very kind of get to the place kind of cruise ship. But definitely a long. She seems to be awaiting the arrival at this continent as if she is looking for something. As the boat starts to get a little bit closer, the waves of the ocean and the water seems to be a little bit rougher, swaying back and forth, back and forth. The people on the cruise ship seem to not mind this super much, but a lady who is carrying 2 large cups of beers comes, or some sort of drink, it's not super explicit what it is she's carrying, comes walking through, and one of the particular waves hits a little bit too hard, and one of the drinks spills right onto this map that this woman was carrying. I'm so sorry, she says, trying to, like, move the glass a little bit closer to her. The waves caught me off guard, I'm so sorry. Did I get you wet at all?
Yes. Can I roll perception to check how damaged the map is?
Yeah, I rolled perception.
Okay, let me get to it real quick. Could I have my...
Okay.
Okay.
Not the best. You don't quite open the map, but you definitely look down at it and you're like, ooh, this is a little bit not too good. But you think maybe you can still probably make out the words. It's up to you if you want to open it, though.
Yeah, I want to open it.
Open it.
Yeah.
The words look a little smudged. At the moment, you can still read it, but it is very much still wet, and so you probably want to try and dry it off soon.
Okay.
Because it's kind of unclear if the words are going to smear anymore. Can I get you anything? Can I get you napkins?
Yeah,
I hope I didn't get whatever
Can you
that
help
is.
me dry off parchment?
Yes, of course. She quickly, like, finds the people she's, like, needing to give the drinks to, which were very close, by the way. This almost didn't happen. She's like, here you go, and then she, like, hands it. I'm gonna go run and get some napkins real quick, okay?
Okay.
I'll move. And she's, like, very panicky, like, shaking, like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. She, like, really quickly kind of, like, speed walks over to where the, like, drinks and stuff are on the main deck. Grabs, like, a large wad of napkins and comes over. Like, here, set this over on this table. And she kind of, like, gestures you over to one of the tables that nobody's sitting at. The table's a little bit dirty, like, it needs to be cleaned up, but it's not bad, so it's not gonna damage the map anymore. But kind of sets down, like, a few of the napkins and, like, it's like, oh, lay down here real quick. Lay it down? Okay.
Yeah, so I guess I'll take a seat and then tap on the table. I assume they're chairs.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so yeah, I'll take a seat and put the map down on the table and kind of have it sprawled out.
Mm-hmm.
Try and dry it off.
She's like, the napkins are set down in the middle, so both of you are trying to, like, dry it off. So sorry about this. I really didn't mean to. Wait, the water has never been this rough before. I don't know what's going on.
It's quite alright.
I can get you a new map. This one seems a little bit, crudely drawn anyways.
It's a special map. I don't think you're going to be able to find anything else like it.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It seems salvageable.
Okay,
Salvageable.
okay. I do have other maps of the place we're going in common if you do want some sort of replacement. I know you said this one isn't quite like that, but it seems to be of the same area that you're going to. If you need anything.
I would definitely like an extra map if you don't mind.
Okay. So she, like, kind of makes sure, like, all the napkins that are, like, left over are near you, and she kind of walks off for a second. What are you gonna do anything while she's there? Or are you just gonna wait for her? Continue off drying?
I just kind of continue drying off the map, just seeing if there's anything that's legible. Kind of trying to check out the map and assess damages after kind of having it dried off.
So, as you're kind of like drying it off, kind of notice like words are a little iffy to read, but you think you can still read them, you know, if you try hard enough. But you're still, you know, sitting there trying to dry it off because you can't really tell if they're gonna smear more or if it's just like done. You don't know what ink this map was drawn in, but it was not waterproof.
Yeah. How much do you map?
It definitely is related to your mission. It was given to you by somebody. Maybe I should mute for a second, just so you don't want people, you know. Okay, I'm gonna mute for like 5 seconds. So, basically, you confronted somebody and was like, I need a way to, like, cure a curse. You finally...
I'm the DM now. Let's go, gang.
You eventually found somebody
Okay.
who was able to, like, give you something. I'm not sure how, like,
The new campaign.
good it is, but
And
it was
then
written
the
in
dragon,
common, so you can
and then
read
the
it.
dragon
Okay, so
came
it's-
back and
so
burned
I know how
down
to
the
read.
But you're trying to
continent.
find someone, and that's
Uh-oh,
about all you
Oh,
know.
everyone roll a death save,
Basically, it's just a
bro.
map to where
map?
they would be.
Okay.
Where they'd be, but it
failed.
has specific
You
landmarks.
didn't roll it. Roll
are
it in
very
chat.
important.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'm guessing
we're
this
rolling
is
in
like a-
chat.
Let me get on my.
Yeah, somebody kind of like lives off in the forest and kind of thinks things about things, you know?
Okay, okay, I
Without
get
the map,
Did I?
you're not gonna be able to find
How
it.
did
No,
you?
I see.
I rolled a nat 1, which
Very
means
important.
I failed
Very
twice. If I
important,
fail
although
once
a
more,
map
Raymi's
of the
dead.
place you're going to could
You
be
just got
helpful
How do
one
too,
I get
now.
on?
if
Yeah.
you can at least make out where
Oh,
this is. the
Raymi is
Like,
dead.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
How do I get on the
Okay.
roll?
Because I was like,
I
that way I
messed
can
it
at
up.
least kind
You got an 8. Roll again.
Never
maybe
mind. I'm
use some
on
of the
it now.
landmarks still.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
an 8.
yeah. You should be able to
Mhm.
still find
Roll
it,
again.
unless the map is
Then-
completely
I know,
destroyed.
hold on.
But
Wait,
for the
so
most
I
part,
don't
the
have to roll
map
for
is
my
still
character sheet.
fairly
do I?
usable.
It's easier to.
Yeah, but you don't want
I'm
it to be
gonna do that
completely
then.
destroyed, so definitely, like,
Because
It's-
it adds
keep it
stuff
safe.
for you on your
Yeah.
character sheet, right? That's,
Okay,
Okay.
ready?
that's why it's-
Austin, roll your death saving throws.
Why are you guys rolling death saving throws?
The
What?
dragon came back and burned down the continent. Raymi's dead. He rolled a nat 1 on the death save.
Hey, I don't have to roll a death saving throw. I don't think I'm there yet.
No, Nat and Alyssa are both safe at the moment. They are not quite
Yeah,
there.
we're on a
Yeah,
boat.
we-
We're on a
Oh,
boat.
Raymi's fucking dead.
I got a 15 and a 6.
Okay.
Roll
Make a
more.
new character.
I guess I need to roll for that.
13.
Okay, roll again.
Where's
Oh my
9.
lord, this
Roll
has
again.
gotten unhinged.
10.
I was gone for not even like.
You survived.
Did I survive?
became the new
Hey, did
DM?
God
Okay,
survive?
you
Did I
haven't rolled your
survive?
death saves yet. That happened to me.
Okay, but that I'm pretty. Doesn't a nat 1 equal 2 like failed death saving throws because
Yeah,
it's so
yeah.
bad? Yeah. Okay. well,
I was like, let's roll death saves, and I clicked the button and rolled the nat 1.
Wait, how do I get on? Not death saving.
Alright,
Let
actual
me go.
DM's
Okay.
back, so I guess I'll let them take over. and
Yeah.
try to
Okay, I'm
pull back
trying
the
to-
shambles of how I left their campaign.
DM, how do I get on the screen?
okay. I just need to check some of my
What
lore
screen?
again, which is not important for now by any means, but it's just
Let's see.
okay.
It's on. No, for future reference.
Kai's just mad because they were actually gonna have the dragon come back right this second and burn down the whole thing.
Yeah,
He
that's
didn't
that's the
want
plot
to
twist for
tell
the end, and you
story.
spoiled it.
I was discussing how I was going to survive it.
Yeah,
That's why we had to go away.
that's why I had to mute. Anyways, I'm ready to
It's a
continue
shame
on.
Raymi's fucking dead.
Yeah, it is a shame. Anyways,
I
Mute.
succeed in my 2 other death saving throws. Sorry, I just want to know if I died.
you're safe, Alyssa. So is Nat at the moment. So you know.
Yes, eat shit, Vinny and Austin.
Fuck you.
Mute.
You.
Mute, or I will mute you. Okay, good. We're muted.
Yay.
Half expected Vinny to unmute right then and there and be like, haha,
They're
you
going
dog.
to now.
I almost did, and then I was like, I'm not gonna do that, and then you said something about it, and okay.
Okay. I'm trying to load up. I keep clicking things. Great. Anyways, what are you doing? Why are you standing up every 5 seconds?
Because I have to adjust my blinky.
Anyways, Lucina, while trying to like admire the map and stuff, are you doing anything else while waiting for her first? Or are you just gonna continue admiring your map?
Well, I wouldn't call it admiring. First
Definitely
of all.
not admiring, but you know.
Well, there's not a lot that is else going on in her mind at the moment, because that's a really fucking important. And so she's mostly just waiting for her to get back so that she can see how useful their map will be, kind of cross-referencing the area and how easy it'll be to kind of navigate with this kind of nearage. And so she's just kind of waiting, just trying to see if there's, trying to think of any other way that she could possibly like kind of salvage it and save it and dry it. And you know, she kind of looks around and kind of assess if there's anybody who might how to kind of.
So, wanting to look around for somebody who can help, that's going to be a perception check.
Do that.
I mean, you'll see some people who can maybe help, but it's really like, you're probably just going to bother people more.
Okay, so I'll not talk to anyone in that case.
I mean, there's a lot of, you look around, there's like a lot of foreigners. Nobody who looks like a map maker by any means, though.
Okay.
You see quite a few people, like tieflings, half-orcs, you know, of the sorts.
Yeah.
Maybe a tabaxi or few, but nothing that looks like anything they'd like specialize in map making.
Gonna hold off in that case. You know, I don't want to interrupt anyone in their patient.
Yeah. Doesn't seem like anybody's looking to help people.
Exactly. So I'll just patient, kind of hang out inside, waiting. I guess you know, not much else to do. I can think.
I love having over to Alyssa's document and seeing that she was writing stuff. Because, you know, gotta introduce her character soon.
True.
But, as you're kind of looking around and deciding, I don't want to bother people, eventually the lady who was serving drinks does come back. And comes back with a map in her hand. I should have asked what language you preferred this in, but most of our copies are in common. But we do have a few Sylvan as one as well, because a lot of the culture in here is Elvish. However, I did bring a common one, but if you are wanting me to go grab a different language...
Common's great.
Okay, just, I wanted to make sure, you know, I've had a lot of people request different languages. When assuming common. So, this map seems like it resembles this one, but it seems a little off. Can I ask about that?
This map was custom made to help me find something.
Hey, so you on a little journey, huh?
Of sorts.
Again, I'm so sorry about the thing. It looks like the water stopped spreading at least, or the drink.
That's good.
Seen too bad damage. I've seen worse, trust me.
Definitely. It's smeared, but I think I'll be able to salvage it.
Anyways, I'll stop being nosy and get out of your way. And she hands over the map to you. And she kind of like says another sorry or whatever, and kind of wanders off.
Okay.
In a table nearby you, another foreigner, who obviously is not of any Elvish descent, is a half-orc by the name of Zara. That was it, right?
Wait, before we get into
hold on.
Alyssa's section, it's 8:30. Do you want to get dinner?
I don't know.
Aww.
But how hungry are you? Because I can snack on stuff in here.
I'm
later.
down just to snack on goldfish.
Okay. No break then.
But
No break.
another issue.
Huh?
My headset's dead.
Your headset's dead.
You just want me to tune in on my phone?
Yeah, just turn on your phone. Use that as your headset.
Okay, it shouldn't be loud enough to pick up.
No.
If you need to, you can turn up your sensitivity.
Yeah.
Or turn down it, rather. Wait, no, it'd be up.
Okay. We don't have to cockblock Alyssa.
I don't mind.
Well, I wanted to
y'all
make
make
sure. I know you
right.
mentioned it.
Yeah, nah, I'm not too
If
hungry. I'll
y'all
just
wanna
snack.
go grab
I do want goldfish.
food.
No,
I
I'm not.
like-
I'm not too hungry. We have stuff in my dorm that we can. So
No, I was like, for some reason, my mindset was that you guys.
you're gonna have to.
Yeah.
That is bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Let me
There we go.
connect and rejoin.
No. That was on
No.
Matt's end. Unmute yourself
that-
though. Or I mean, mute yourself.
I'm working on it.
I hear Kai echoing.
You
It
hear
wa-
me
it was-
echoing anymore?
Okay, was that Austin?
No, it was Nat. We were figuring something out because their headset died.
Oh, I gotcha. I just kept hearing my voice screaming, and I was upset about that. But
Okay.
I was thinking for some reason that you guys were nearby, and I was like, I want to come. I want to go get dinner.
No, you're 2 hours away, Alyssa.
Well, I don't.
I know. Did you guys? Okay, so I was
character
really
sheet,
planning
what
for
do you mean?
Halloween, right?
You're on the same boat.
Oh, fuck.
Stay at your computer, please. And
I
also,
will.
you'd be too close here. I'd hear your fucking pickup.
You're right.
Hello, Alyssa.
You guys know I was Harley Quinn for Halloween's.
You did.
I think I did. Yeah.
Had the hammer.
The hammer. Yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
hammer.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we ready to?
I got hammered.
Oh.
I just wanted to show you
True.
something.
Going?
Okay, so when the corset came in, for some reason they also sent a thong with it. Light golden eyes and long, like wild black hair that goes down to like her mid waist. It's like unkempt, but she has the front of it tied up behind her head into like some like fun, like ornate like braids. And she has some face tattoos. One is an X mark that goes like from both sides of her forehead down, like between her eyes. So it's the X covering the top half of her face. And she has a line from like the middle of the bottom of her lip down her chin. Also has some tattoos on her arms. Like she has 2 bands on like her arms, not her forearms, on like just below her shoulders. I forgot what that part of your body's called. And she's got on some light armor that is like black leather leggings and some brown boots, and a brown like armor like top, has her midriff showing, and a belt too with like a very like ornate buckle that has like a wolf engraved on it in metal. And she has a few like necklaces around her neck. Some of them have like teeth on them. So she's a very like daunting, big, like hulking figure that doesn't look totally approachable. She has like a scowl on her face. She's just sitting there, probably with like drink sitting in front of her. Not looking super approachable. She looks like she's deep in thought about something.
All right. And as the lady who was carrying the drink kind of disperses away from Lucina, he comes up to you and is like, "Do you need a refill on your drink yet?"
No, I'm fine. Do you have any meats aboard this vessel?
I have a few, but to go bad quickly, keep low amounts of those. What meat in particular? Looking for like red meats or?
I don't care what meat it is. I just want a lot of meat.
Of meat.
Very
Okay.
tired of meat. Yes, lots of meat, please. Yes.
Right.
I don't care what kind of meat. I like meat of boar.
Boar
Give me
meat.
boar meat.
I think we have some of that. I think that's one of the ones that we keep. I'll have to check for you, but how many ounces of that would you want?
How many ounces is a lot of ounces?
I think the biggest one people typically order is like
Give me most ounces.
most ounces. I mean, I could tell you how much we have in the back, but I'll have to go check.
Give me most ounces that you have. And this is complimentary, yes?
Yeah, just because, you know, the cruise itself is pretty expensive. Most of this is complimentary. But, you'll have to charge extra if you do eat everything.
Oh. This is disappointing.
I'll go check the limit on the amount of meat that can be ordered.
Do not want to pay for meat.
Wait, let me go
do not
check.
have
Let me
meat.
go check some things real quick.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam.
And she like quickly scurries off to go check how much boar meat she's allowed to serve to somebody without having to charge them, just for you.
Yes. Very good.
So as she's walking by, you see her kind of like, you know, she kind of talks to other people, kind of just asking like, you know, if they need any refills on drinks, but she's definitely like going to go check on the. Is there anything you're wanting to look for on this boat as you're waiting for her?
Are there any interesting people around?
Well, right behind you, you have a human who is looking very angry at a map, and that's something. A lot of the people here are just kind of like dancing with other people. There is definitely some other half orcs, but none the same at your stature. They seem more of the like kind of party goer type people. Like one or two tieflings, not tieflings, tabaxis, but probably none that you quite recognize.
Well, I don't like the water. It
Don't like
makes
the
me
water?
nervous, so I'm gonna like drink all of the tankard of whatever I have so that I am not nervous.
But that definitely will like calm you down a little bit.
Okay, I've drank the entirety of it is what I do just now.
So as the boat's kind of like shifting back and forth in a very rhythmic, kind of sickening manner, kind of sickening manner, you can see your glass sliding back and forth on the table when your hand is not on it. Very much not what you're looking for.
Oh no, now I feel sick.
Let me.
I make Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, something like that. Constitution be the right thing?
Yes, it would.
Okay, yeah, roll a Constitution to see if you don't throw up.
Okay, where's... do I just click on Constitution?
Yeah. You do not throw up. Congratulations. Rolled a 17. That is not throw upable numbers. You definitely are like unhappy.
Constitution.
You're definitely unhappy about like the water swaying,
Oh,
but the drink has definitely helped you keep it down. Though you're probably still a little irritated at like the drink shifting back and forth, that you probably put your hand on it and just kind of
fuck
like
you, boat. Shit, boat.
As you're swearing out the boat, a few of the partygoers seem to kind of like give you side eyes, kind of trying to stray a little bit further away from you. You're kind of killing their mood, you know.
They can fuck off. You hear my mom yell at me? Oh, you heard? Did you hear it?
No.
Okay, that's okay. Next, what happens, DM?
So as you're like swearing out the boat and kind of the partygoers to yourself, one of the partygoers actually comes next to you, interested in the way things you were swearing at. It is a purplish tiefling who seems to be dressed kind of raggedy, but also somehow a little bit formal at the same time. Seems to be just kind of one of those people who goes with the wind, just based on the way he's standing. And comes up to you and he's like,
tea leaf?
huh?
Nothing.
Comes up to you and he's like, well, you seem like an interesting one, aren't you?
Oh, I like to think so, yes.
What are you here for? You don't look like any of the other partygoers here. You don't seem quite like a partygoer. You on a mission or something?
I've nothing against parties.
Hmm.
Parties are fun, but I much prefer more physical action.
Oh, I mean, dancing is pretty much of a physical action, you know? He kind of does this little jig, kind of just like mimicking the partygoers, but definitely not actually dancing.
Tis funny little dance.
Oh, yeah? You think my dance is good? Show me some of your moves. You look like you can dance a little bit. You look like you're good at fighting. Fighting is just like dancing.
Well, if you insist, I can show you my dance. Okay, I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna try and do a backflip.
Okay, you're gonna have to, what is it, dexterity or acrobatic or something? Athletic or you gotta roll. Yeah, roll like acrobatic. Let's go with that. See if you can do a backflip on a moving boat. Actually, it's moving boats. That's also with like definitely not proficiency.
Okay.
Whatever the opposite of proficiency is. Disadvantage. Acrobatic with disadvantage. You're not gonna do that?
No, I do not think it is that good of an idea. But I will like do like a very I will stand up to my very tall height and do like a little like shake of my hips and the twist. And I also have a very like serious look on my face as I'm doing this. And
let's say roll a performance check with no disadvantage.
Okay.
4. Okay.
I will say this was very good, yes. Not to be too intimidated by my talent.
Your very talented orc does probably the worst dance that anybody has seen, but certainly people have seen worse, just not very often. You don't seem to be doing quite so many movements. Your spinning is very slow, and your hands are moving very not rhythmically. You seem to have no rhythm. But people have done worse. You haven't destroyed anything with your dancing, so. But then, the little tiefling, he kind of holds back a smirk and he's like, those are some of the best moves I've ever seen. What is your name?
Yes, I am well aware. I am Zara Nekrosh.
What a powerful name for such a powerful dancer.
Yes.
My name
is by many people.
Oh,
I am far and wide.
I can tell you have such good dance moves that it'd be a crime not to be complimented on them all the time.
I agree.
Well,
what is your name?
My name is Osworth. And I am traveling here to participate in the festivities. I was quite looking forward to the play, but it seems like I've missed this performance. So, like the captain said, it's going on again in 2 days. What are you for? What are you here for? Look like you're on some sort of mission with that brute face of yours. That's a compliment, by the way, and he kind of winks at you.
Oh, well, thank you. You are not so bad yourself. But I am here to go wherever the wind takes me. Wherever I can find work. Wherever I can find adventure. I like to do interesting things and see interesting people.
I can tell you there's probably plenty of interesting people. Vacation spot that we are going to. Kingdom of Ignite, was it? Ignis? Something like that. I've heard lots of words about it, I have.
I have not been to many places, so I am curious to see how it will play out. Do not like the water. I've
Hmm.
never seen ocean. I do not like this.
Ah.
You traveled many places.
Oh, I travel all the time. I quite like seeing all the things around me. The world's so different in every place you go. I feel like I've picked up so many different things around here. Picked up legally and illegally, of course.
Oh, yes, I have done these illegal things many times. I'm not very good at sneaking, though. I've been caught many times. Hold on.
Yes, well, that is the
Just
fun,
like-
risky part of it, isn't it?
Just a second. I'm sorry. I'm taking my antidepressants.
Fair. Need to take. No, I'm not on mine right now. I don't need to take medicine right now. Never mind.
I do.
Yeah. Let Lucina
Oh,
go take her
playing
antidepressants.
D&D.
Believe me, she's miserably depressed.
Okay, I'm ready now.
Okay. So getting those nat. Okay. Okay.
What are you?
So he kind of sees that the what do you even call it? The like tender, the drink bringer, the meat bringer.
Yeah.
She starts kind of making her way back here, and so Ozrath says, "Well, looks like your company is back, so I'll leave you to it." And he kind of winks and scurries off before he were to really get a word in. And
Oh, okay. Goodbye, little man.
so the woman who said that she was going to bring you meat has come back, and she's like, "Okay, well, I've talked to the captain, and the most he said I can give you is 12 ounce of boar meat. Is that going to be enough for you?"
Is this a lot of boar meat?
It's 12 ounces.
Is that
The
a
most
lot?
anybody usually orders. I think I've only had 1 or 2 people order more than that, so.
And I am very happy. Please give me this 12 ounce of pig.
We'll get it. How would you like that meat cooked?
Bloody.
Bloody, so raw. Or extra raw, it sounds like you're wanting. In
Yes.
that case, I will
Slap
barely
on
cook it,
pegs
and I
and send to my table.
Okay, I will bring it right to you then. Do not take long at all. And
Thank you, my
so
lady.
the
Please, may I have more of the alcohol?
of course, I will bring that with your boar. Boar and beer.
Thank you,
And-
my lady.
Walks off. We're left alone with your empty beer bottle that she forgot to take. And
Fuck.
or more beer cup, I should say. And
Edward.
as the boat is continuing to rock back and forth, but it doesn't phase you because you're a strong woman. It continues to go back and forth. In a particularly bad wave hits and kind of stammies your seat backwards, and you and this black-haired woman named Lucina bump backs into each other
Oh.
as the seat kind of
Whoa.
into
That
each
was
other.
such a thematically good wave to make us look at each
I'm
other. Never mind.
familiar with how the waves have been.
Hello, madame.
Well, hello to you.
What is your name?
Was
Lucina. This is enchanting name. I very
Oh.
like it.
that of me. What is yours?
Known to do this. Sarah Nakrosh.
Sarah. What a beautiful name.
Thank you. Do not get compliments like this often. Appreciate. Thank you.
I
What
don't
is
believe that
this
for a
paper
second.
you have?
What was that?
What is this? What is this paper you have?
Oh, it's sort of map.
It's supposed to be so damp, with moisture. This napkin you use to wipe face after eating.
Napkins weren't too helpful.
Oh, no, I meant is this paper a napkin for you to wipe face with?
Oh, no, not the paper.
Oh, what is this?
Sorry, it's a little hard to hear you over the waves.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck these waves. Can everyone else hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear
My...
you.
Okay.
I fixed it, don't worry.
Just let us know if there's like an echo at all, because
We're having to improvise a little over here.
go on.
Fucking hate ocean.
So as you're continuing to rant about the ocean, the unnamed beer lady comes back, gives you your beer, and a huge plate of 12-ounce raw, more than raw,
Meat.
beer, imported meat,
This.
and
I want meat.
puts it on the table. And because of how heavy it is, it kind of makes a thunk sound as it hits the table.
Oh,
Oh, can
yes,
I
love
order
a
some meat
thunk of
too?
raw meat.
How much?
You like meat?
We sell up to 12 ounces free. How much?
How much can I get
You are
paid?
my kind of woman.
As much as you want paid, but I do have to say that there's definitely a limit on how much we have.
Well, how much do you have?
Typically, not a lot of people actually order the meat. We have like about 100 ounces of the bull meat, but we do have a few other animals as well.
What other animals?
We have some chicken, have other sorts of things, like cow meat, some sheep meat as well, just the common animals and such. We do have some
20
exquisite
ounces of lamb.
Sheep meat is.
lamb. It is okay.
Oh,
So
she gets baby sheep.
More
for the
tender.
the lamb, it'll be 2 silver per ounce over 12. So how much was that? 28. So that will be 16 silver.
Got it.
Get it off your thing.
Oh, the noise the lamb makes when you stab it is.
How would you like your meat cooked? How cooked? Want it raw as well as your friend here, or a little bit more cooked than that? Might as well ask.
Can I have it a lot rare?
A lot rare. Okay.
Oh,
Got some fairer ones in
Why
here.
do
She
you
says under her
want-
breath and kind of walks away after taking the gold from you.
Side-eye.
I like
she
this
did so
woman.
mean to you, and then she's just back talking you now.
I know.
But as she walks away, she leaves you to converse more, and for Zara to enjoy her meat.
yes, I like this. I like this woman. She brings me meat. This I like much.
Could be better.
It is all that I desire in a woman. You seem like my kind of woman. You order meat, order it with blood. This is the best way to eat the meat.
I've been having quite a few meat.
Oh, yes, this I relate to much. Often I dream of meat.
Expensive.
Oh, so do I, but here we get free meat. This is like dream. When I was a little girl.
It is dream, my friend. Let's
You're funny. You sound like me with your voice. You are my favorite. Oh, but tell me, what is this moist paper you have in front of you? I'm curious.
it's for a quest. Mine.
Quest. Come on. See.
Looking for a guy. Don't quite know a lot about him though, so
Hey.
map was all I really had pointing.
I'm on something of a quest myself.
Oh yeah, what is that?
Simply to find coin where I can and find adventure and see interesting things, go interesting places. In a word, to find valor for myself. I want to become notable.
Well, this seems like you're heading to the right place. I've heard plenty about where we're going.
Me as well. You're hoping to find this man?
Yes, he has something for me. A little bit of information that nobody else has.
Hmm. This is mysterious.
Yes, he is. Been very, very hard to find this, and even any really hints towards him. Keep to himself.
Yes. This man, is he into the nefarious activities?
Can't say. Map I got. I got the map from. A little odd, but I don't want to really say nefarious.
Hmm. Never
He's
know
looking to
who
help
is and
me.
who isn't nefarious.
Everyone has their nefarious side from time to time.
There is no way to tell. I could be murderer. You would have no way of knowing. Then I start digging into the meat with my bare hands and I shovel it into my face and the blood runs down my face and neck.
At this moment, the lady who's bringing the lamp comes back, looks at you horrified, doesn't say anything, sets the lamp in front of Lucina, and walks off.
What about my drink?
Thank you, meat woman.
Does it not come with water?
You're gonna have to call for her, get her attention.
Do
Boy,
you want to drink?
get
She
over
tur-
here.
She turns around, afraid, and looks at you. Yes?
Water?
Okay. Lots of water around here. I'll go get you some.
Woman.
Thank
for
you.
what?
She very hurriedly scurries back to go get water, faster than you think you've ever seen her move, which is annoying because she just messed up your map. But she very quickly runs back to the beer area, asks for water, gets a cup of water, gets you water, and runs off. But are probably not going to see her again after that. But you have your meat.
If I need her, I'll get her.
He is very much staying to the other side of the boat now.
Mysterious lady. Funny. I like this.
So Zara, tell me, why are you searching for valor? What do you need to prove?
Oh, I have nothing to prove. I am great.
Just
Many
want
people
the
have seen me.
thrill of the
Many
hunt.
people have seen me do great things. I have slain enormous beasts, and I have performed great acts of bravery. But I always seek to find more. And coin never hurts. I like to experience great things. I keep talking at the same time as you. It's unfortunate.
Sorry, I don't get to talk to a lot of people. I tend to interrupt a lot by accident.
That's quite alright. I am not much of a people person myself.
Well, I guess we get along quite well, don't we then?
Indeed. I already know I like you.
Respect
you
your
like me.
I respect your choice in how you cook your
Oh, thank you. This is how I've eaten since I was child.
bit of a new
It's
taste for me, but can't say I dislike it.
It is never too late in life to eat meat.
Sure.
Or is it too late in life to eat bloody meat? It's best bloody meat.
Suppose you're seeking for your own bloody meat to find, aren't you?
Indeed. I'm always looking for blood. Blood is fun.
That is
I like
sometimes fun.
Blood is always fun.
I've seen my
fun
fair
to
share of
see.
it.
It's funny the way it moves. And when you feel it between your fingers, it's funny. fun to play in.
I like you, Zara.
You agree with me, yes?
Yes, I do.
I like you as well. Friends, yes?
Yes. I don't normally ask this, but would you care to accompany me find that man? Like you're a
Yes.
little lost in a goal at the moment as far as things to do.
Always
Figure we could tag along for some time. I'm sure you know how to hunt your own meat anyway, so you don't have to worry about
yes.
feeding you.
I am proficient at this. Where I come from, I am known as best hunter.
Say the same about myself.
Understand this. I am never lost for a goal. I know where I am going, and I know what I want. It is simply a matter of finding the best route for this.
Well, I think the route to take for you.
Cutting your conversation short, the boat starts to rock a little bit more violently than it used to, while the captain's voice carries over the boat. This is your captain, Carabin speaking. You're getting close to docking.
Oh, yes.
We'll be landing soon here at the Kingdom of Ignis. Please enjoy your stay and remember, have a good time. And the voice cuts off, and pretty soon after, the ship halts to a stop. It feels not very good, but you know, you kept in your vomit so good the first time, you probably won't vomit this time, so you're good. You're just a little bit wheezy, you know, like ugh.
Oh.
Lucina, are you phased at all by the waves?
I don't think so. I can roll Constitution if you want.
Lucina seems pretty much unfazed, while Miss Zara over here is very much like ready to get off the boat. And as the boat comes to a stop, everybody like gets out of their seats, and everybody who was dancing stops. Everybody starts gravitating towards the exit of the boat, which leads to a long dock with lots of other large cruise-like ships, and it leads into the area of all the festivities. Right, are you two ready to exit thy boat?
I think Zara's more than ready.
Fast.
Okay, Zara's taking a pee break.
Yeah, let me mute myself.
Alright.
I'm imagining Zara somehow pissing off the side of the boat.
Even though she's like a woman, I feel like she'd be able to manage it, you know?
Probably.
Like, aiming would be a tiny bit harder, but she could pull it off.
Set up like a.
Don't like that visual.
It's a funny visual.
She probably would, though. She'd be like, bathrooms are for stupid little men. I pee in nature.
Hey, quick question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm only 4 feet tall, would I technically be like small instead of medium?
Since you're a child, you can put yourself as small. I'll allow it. But if you were not a child, I would not let you put yourself as small.
So, question. Did I change my height? Because I'm taller than Zara.
My god.
I'm 6'1".
Pretty sure Zara is supposed to be really tall, so that's terrifying to know that you're technically taller than her.
Yeah.
You can change it if you want.
I did that with I wanted her to be tall, so.
Everybody's so tall.
I'm average height. for a
Six
woman.
foot one is actually like really not that tall. Like Justin's that tall. It's
I mean,
not that tall.
Yeah, but Alyssa
Zara's
said that
short.
she's 5'11", I think.
I'm not short. I'm normal height for late.
How tall are you?
11.
Yeah,
5'11".
that's not that tall. That's like my height
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah,
So-
I
But
know you're
for-
pretty tall
She's
though.
half orc though as well, so that's average height for half.
Okay.
I don't care about being tall. I just care about being buff.
Yeah, no, she
That's
is
fair.
definitely the largest of the characters. Doesn't mean she's the tallest.
Okay.
He's very large. Buff boy is like, "Rrr," you know? Rrr. Okay, anyways,
5'9" is the shortest
not-
half orc. Half orcs go from
Did
5'9"
not-
to 6'4". So she's actually pretty short for a half orc.
About average, a little shorter than average, but not short. Taylor Swift.
Shut up.
Oh my goodness.
Dear, dear Captain, and I'm on the bleachers.
This. I did say I want my D&D session to be more fun than serious, so you
Listen,
know.
I mean, Lucina drank
That's
Okay.
right.
a lot on the boat, and you know how I get when I drink.
About the day when I wake up and find that what you.
Alright, Alyssa, I'm gonna cut your singing competition off.
You could see
did
that I'm the one that understands you.
You heard.
It's Vinny too!
No, I
Mute them both.
I need both of them
wait,
now.
let me say this. I match my profile picture.
Proud of ya.
Yeah. You did that.
What?
You did that.
I did that?
My profile picker.
Oh. Oh,
did
yeah.
that.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Okay, are you guys ready to start now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No more musical, unless it's your character singing, then
Taylor Swift canon in D&D?
you want it to be. Taylor Swift can be some tiefling from far away or something, I don't know.
She's already got kind of a D&D name.
Kinda does.
I'll probably just
Except
jumble
when
it,
she's-
so like Taylor Swift or something, you know. Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swiftfoot.
Taylor Swiftfoot, there you go. Anyways, you guys are getting off of the boat. You walk down the dock.
Oh yes, off boat with legs.
You guys seem to be a little bit further behind the rest of the crowd, just because Zara was having to get her bearings before, like, getting off of the boat. Didn't fall over anything. Tia and Zara both walk together off the boat, as the captain kind of waves goodbye and wishes you guys a fun time.
I pull out my maps.
Goodbye, Caleb, and whatever her name was.
Which map are you pulling out?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Yeah. I want to like get our bearings for like. Figure out what we're doing.
So, as you get off of the boat, 5 seconds. No visual, so I'm gonna pull up something from you. Okay. As you get off the boat, kind of just like this long path that kind of leads to like nothing through like a stuff. Not really like of any interest. Probably nothing. Your map doesn't even show it. Your written map doesn't show it. Your official map, it does.
Good for them.
It literally just says pathway. Walk through this path, though. Eventually get to the place where, like, the main festivities. To the right of you, there's the play area with the church far off in the distance. There's this like kind of mountainous area. Not mountainous per se, but it's like hilly, like with a few shops that are kind of under this mountainous area. It's kind of carved into the cave side. With the left of you, it seems to be like staircases up like a really windy path, which would lead to like more of the like king type area, or like the rich people part of the king. Left you have this like library, and for the left you have the large area of the tent shops. So that is about where you're at. You are in the middle of the festivities, because the festivity is all held right outside the ship so that people know where to go.
Okay, so given, are any of those festivity areas like church, or, like any, are they like on the map, the path? Can I tell?
Don't think you'd be able to tell here. I think it's still too far away to where the map.
Okay, so a little far away, so gotta keep
Yeah.
on.
Yes.
Make a perception check
So
on your
you're-
map.
Okay.
Find anything.
Fun.
You poor thing. You can see there's some sort of landmark written on your map, but it is completely blurred out. That is where the water hit. It's only on the corner of the map at least, but that's kind of what you're looking for. You can't tell if this landmark is anywhere around you. It is very
Perception.
far away to
Hey,
see, but you
I
can
don't-
roll
I mean,
it.
on the map. Just to
Oh.
look at which.
Yeah, you can try that.
What's Nat's character's name again? I already forgot it.
Yeah.
Lucina.
Oh, what is she? I forgot.
She's
Human.
a human.
oh, yeah, that's why I forgot.
I told
13,
you she's
okay.
basic.
Roasted.
So, looking at your map, it's really hard for you to make out what exactly you're looking at. It's very clearly a tower of sorts. You can make out the picture, know that it's a tower of sorts. But far away from the other landmark that's completely blurred, but it's definitely something you'd be able to find in this specific part of the kingdom. Just probably have to do some walking. Words, however, you can't know what they're saying. They might say something along the lines of for your desire. You think there's an F at the beginning, though. But the actual name and what even this tower is completely. You just tell it's a tower and it's in this part of town.
Okay.
Or it looks like it'd be about this part of town. Because there's a little bit of mountainous areas kind of like drawn on your map. You know, it's near the mountain. So.
Got any imp, Ara?
I was trying to wait for you to talk because I did not want to steamroll you over. But I will talk now.
Fuck.
Remind me again what you would like to find with this map.
Well, right now I'm just trying to get onto path that it shows.
You are looking for man of some kind. Why are you looking for man?
I'll tell you that later. Nothing nefarious though, unless you want it to be.
I do not care. I enjoy nefarious things.
But-
This is one of my favorite things. Right below meat. Nothing top meat.
Well, right now I need to figure out how to. Oh yeah.
Do not get so ahead of yourself.
Okay.
If I am to help you, I would like something to persuade me. If you have money in this, I would like cut.
How would
There,
10
There
gold
money?
sound?
I will do anything for a coin, depending on how hard this is.
Gold plenty.
I will do this for 10 gold.
Good.
But you should know I follow my own rules.
Well, I don't have many
Thanks.
rules of my own, so.
As I like. Keep giving me reason to like you.
Will do, Zara.
Enjoy this. I do.
Now with your payment settled,
Yes. I suggest that we talk about market stalls, experience festival. While we do this, perhaps we can ask questions.
perhaps get some.
Yes. More meat is always good.
I like your thinking. Go ask around. Take
I
a
also
breather.
like yes, breathing is good for the body. I am very smart. I know these things.
Graduated top
Let's
of your
go.
class.
Ah, yes. Orc school is world renowned. Let us go to festival. Good night, mother. I can't keep it down. I am Zara the Crush. I say things very loud. I was talking to my mom.
I can
Yeah.
tell.
I didn't know Zara's mommy lived.
Let's go.
So you guys start just kind of wandering around, seeing what's around. You know, looking around as you walk around, as one would say.
Yes.
And it seems like, you know, it isn't really a centralized area people are at, because it seems like people have quite dispersed since the play has ended quite a bit ago. But you do see there is a decent amount of people at the marketplace. You guys start kind of shifting towards the marketplace. And for anybody who might be of any wits or any smarts, holding your maps up, trying to figure out where you could be possibly going. Lucina's very much looking for landmarks more than anything near. Zara, however, very much is looking at stuff around her and looking for people who could be of interest to question and get information out of. Because of this, like, mission-looking thing you seem to be going on, you seem very passionate about whatever you're doing. Maps in hand, looking for something specific. Little churchgoer boy thinks that you might be in some power of something. Looking for something that could do something good for ya. So, little church boy, how would you like to approach these two buff women?
Oh, his biggest fear.
Oh no! You're like, oh, they look like they know something, but oh boy.
I'm just gonna approach and I'm gonna be like, did you guys have a nice ride?
No.
I got harassed by one of the
You were harassed. Harassed. I will kill this person.
I may
Oh,
be exaggerating.
I'm sorry to hear about that. You're in the you're in town for the festival, right?
No.
I am in town for festival, but I am also in town for anything that interests me. Anything that will bring me coin. Do you know of anything that will bring me coin, little boy?
What? I mean, jobs.
This is very smart. I respect your ingenuity.
Thank you, ma'am. So I was, you know, if you guys are like looking for somewhere to, you know, something to do around here, there's always the Church of the Mantis of the Rose, you know, Mahir. Have you heard of him?
Church for bug.
No.
This is strange, and I do not like.
It's a title. He's, you know, like the big good god, you know, god of discipline and being good.
It sounds boring. I do not like. You have meats.
Does your church know of the nearby tower by any chance? How to get there?
Yes.
Kai, do I know anything about the nearby tower?
You lived here for a while, but let's make
about 60-something years.
Yeah. I say roll something with advantage. Let me.
Okay.
What do you think? Like a history check, be?
History,
Yeah.
probably.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, roll a history with advantage.
Okay. Character sheet, please. History. I rolled the same thing. How do you roll a 20? Wait, oh.
I keep pissing.
Oh my-
I
I'm
rolled-
gonna stay on
I
call
rolled
while I
two
piss,
19s, so I got a
If you
21.
hear
So
me pissing, I'm not gonna apologize for it.
Why don't you mute yourself when you piss?
Why does pissing come up
I
so
don't
much
wanna.
with this?
It's just Alyssa! It's just Alyssa! She's a bad bladder! This
No,
is
no, 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 no. I just mean piss in general.
Okay. So Raymi very much knows where it is, to the fact where he instinctively points to the
That
exactly to the tower. It is to the west.
Well, that saves me some time. Thank you.
What,
I get
what
your
did you want to
name?
know about it?
Oh,
I'm Raymi.
oh, it's very nice to meet you. I'm Lucina.
Lucina. It's nice to meet you, ma'am.
Such a good job. Would you like some silver?
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
You give money to boy? Why give money?
He told us where we need to go.
How much
Oh,
much
no.
silver did I get?
Alright.
I'm gonna give you just the change I got, so like 4.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh
it's
my
free
God.
change.
Yeah. I'm halfway
Even
to a gold
my
piece.
D&D characters hate change as much as I do, so I just pawn it off to children.
First
Good
child
job.
you see here, you got a little beggar.
Oh, it's like give him a penny. Like, oh, thank you, little Johnny. Here's a nice shiny penny. Did that in the olden times.
Yeah. I have no business with the tower. I just it's on our path, say, and I just need to kind of get my
We don't
bearings.
have-
Right.
Oh,
Well, if you need anything, you know, us at the church, we're always willing to help out. You know,
this could be
anyone.
helpful.
You know, it's as our God, you know, wants us
But-
to. So
Oh, good God.
God.
Yes.
I've got a pamphlet.
Oh,
Does your pamphlet include
this could be
anything
good.
else about what?
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't
Could
looked at
be
the
good.
pamphlet. Can I open one of the pamphlets and look at it?
You work for the
I
church
know
and you
I
don't
was
know what your
told
own
not to.
pamphlets look like.
I know I was told not to,
told-
but I
Yeah,
want to see what
you
kind of
can
pamphlet
open it.
now.
You can open it.
I'm opening it.
Okay, hold on. What was your god's name again? Give me.
Mahir. It's like Magare.
I need to remember what their logo looks like.
Are you just looking up the bio of him because I have that saved?
I want to know what like the logo and all that junk. Actually, I think I have that actually written down somewhere. Hold on. I really should have. There it is. Meditation.
Logos like single rose, copper spider, praying mantis, stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So, are you wanting to open it?
Yeah. I mean, I open it to look at it. I'm like, what is in this? Just
So-
check.
On one side, it's a very crudely drawn copper spider, like the logo.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they didn't have enough money to just print it nicely, so it's kind of like.
I mean, is the printing press even invented yet? So.
Well, no, but there's other ways to print stuff with like wooden blocks.
I'm kidding.
Print stuff with wooden blocks. There's a way to
I'm
print
kidding.
stuff.
I'm kidding.
That is the printing guy.
Huh?
That is the printing press.
Oh, whatever.
Is there a printing press? Is it printing presses here? In this
That's
No.
what I was asking.
I think they have printing presses. At
No.
least,
The magic printing.
I mean,
Magic printing presses.
oh, are we in a time period that has guns? Because sometimes there are guns.
No, probably not.
Oh,
There's not guns
Critical
unless you're
Role, they
thinking of
have
like the
guns.
like artificer type guns. That'd be the closest.
oh there's
They're
no guns here. That's
Kind of crude guns.
Man, I know a lot about this tower.
Tower? Oh.
On a scale of 1 to 20, one could say I know 21 about this tower.
oh.
Well-
Are you saying this is your character?
Okay,
or
no.
saying this
So-
is Penny Wycliffe?
Can I talk about the damn envelope now?
Yes.
So on one side, there's like a crudely drawn copper spider. It honestly just looks like a brown spider, but you know it's the copper spider. Apparently they didn't have enough money for like wooden printing press blocks quite yet. Maybe that's why they're sending you out on missions to go get stuff. Maybe that's why you weren't supposed to open it. You know?
Oh.
He's embarrassed.
Oh,
On the other side of it, though, it says,
funny.
here, the master of mind, god of discipline, loyalty, meditation, and thought. It has the address of the church, and that is it. It does not have very much information past that.
Okay, well, we've got some addresses in here, and I just hand the open pamphlet to them.
Oh, you are helpful, little child.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much. And help the bring child with us so he can give directions to where we are going.
Are they giving you a wage?
An allowance.
Hey,
Mm,
I'm
how
worried
much
about
is
you,
this
kid.
allowance?
Kai, how much is my
Must know your-
allowance?
Just come up with something that would equal you having that much gold, you know? I don't know, probably at least 2 gold
I get
pieces.
500 gold every day. They give it to me, and then I get,
Wow.
and when I go back tomorrow, they're gonna give me that much too. I say this out of character.
Okay.
Oh, I was about to say, is somebody gonna roll a freaking perception
I would like
check
to
on
be
that?
little choir boy and get gold.
Well,
So,
well, yeah. I mean, I'm sure we have plenty of jobs open at the church too. If you are looking for work, you know, they're always hiring.
I was not saying this in character.
Well,
obviously.
I'm saying this in character because
you
you guys
say it
mentioned jobs
in,
earlier.
if you say it in the voice, it's in
Oh, I see.
character.
I am in
Go.
character always.
Okay.
Alright.
Bloodzaw is in character always. That was God speaking, by the way. Mahir has come down from the heavens.
My ear, is that you? My lord.
Just go. Just continue.
Your church sure seems like
Oh yeah,
How
like
much do they pay you? What's know your worth?
I'm gonna I don't I'm on the spot, I don't know.
here.
Oh, never mind.
We're-
I
we're-
don't want to know how much.
We're on a
I
bit of a
don't.
tangent. I'm a bit pressed for
Alright.
time here. Tell me a little bit more about that tower. And
Of course, what do you want to know?
if it'll kill me or not.
I would.
I mean, Kai, it's not gonna kill, right?
It has decorations of skulls on the outside. People tend to stray away from it. Nobody knows if anybody's died there, but it's one of those things where it's like, let's not go to that side of town.
From my understanding, it's mostly just used to freak out the, village kids, I'm pretty sure most of the adults just go there and do spooky stuff. But I don't think there's any actual death
Oh.
things.
Let's hope it's just
Just
spooky
rumors.
stuff and not necromancy.
Necromancy sounds interesting.
No, they have
It's
no
illegal.
blood, Zara. They have no blood. You know, like.
I mean, technically, if you revive
Do
something,
not tell me what
if
I
you use
do and do not
necromancy,
know.
like as soon as it dies, it'll still have. I'm
That's
sorry.
true.
So, but yeah, I can lead you to my church if you'd like to maybe stop by for a meal or something.
The
we
church is on the opposite side
Monday.
of town, just letting you know.
Oh yeah, dude, I don't care. My job is to get them to
I
church.
know
don't
what
care
you,
about
I'm
this
just
fucking
letting
tower.
them know.
Okay.
I don't think they know that
Are we
though,
running-
but just
We running out
knowing
of
you're,
time?
letting know you're aware.
Is it on the way by any chance?
Oh, no, not at all.
I am not interested in going to church. They do things like read and think. Life is too short for thinking thoughts. I say we do actions. Go to tower.
I just look up at Zara, just like confounded, like I'd never seen anyone who had that opinion. Just absolutely a specimen. I'm going to study you.
I also give Zara a stare, wondering what I got myself into.
Me
do
who
not
knows
know the
5
five
languages, Zara, studying bad.
I do not notice they stare at me.
Figured out I know 5 languages, not 4, by the way. So.
That's so.
What
It
other
keeps going
language
up.
do you know?
I'm gonna definitely say
I-
Sylvan.
Speak 6 languages.
Austin,
And
she's
then-
6'1", not 11.
Languages.
What kind of people visit my city most?
What kind of people?
Mm-hmm. Do halflings come by? Do dwarves come by? Do orcs come by? Like, what's the
pretty much all of the very like common player handbook races visit a lot. So you'll see a bunch of like elves and half elves and humans probably live here. Probably more leaning elvish though. Definitely have seen some like halflings and some dwarves and tieflings. Humans seem to be the most common, but you occasionally get half orcs, tabaxis. There is never draconic races. People
So
here
you're saying
don't
that
like.
I probably wouldn't know draconic, is what you're saying.
You shouldn't know it, but there's probably something like textbooks wise in the library. Like,
I feel like I probably learned draconic then, just for that fact alone. So Sylvan draconic and
that's what I texted you. If you're secretly a bad boy, you definitely would know draconic just out of spite,
Yeah.
But
so I know common, elvish, Sylvan, draconic, and I'm just gonna throw out dwarvish.
Fair enough.
You said that you knew a lot about the tower, right? Like a 21 out of 20.
Yeah, I mean, like I've lived here longer than you've probably been alive, so I'd
Well,
say so.
you don't need to remind me of that. But what goes on there? How long it's been there?
Okay.
For?
So, do you think you, little church boy, have ever been to that side of town? Do you think you would have gone over there?
Probably, definitely.
Definitely? Okay.
Definitely.
It very much just seems like a place where teenagers go to hang out and do candies that are not sold by marketplace people.
So they are. Do it.
Drugs.
But you're pretty sure somebody actually lives there, but nobody has seen his face. Or their face, rather. But you swear you've heard noises in the attic while hanging out with teenagers who are very much like, you're not supposed to be here, kid, but here's some candy.
Raymi goes drunk with teenagers.
Whether he actually takes them or not is up to you, but he's probably been offered them if he's been to that side of town.
What if I just have a stockpile of all the drugs I've been offered?
Oh no! I've given the church boy too much power in my campaign.
He take the drugs?
Oh, that's up to him if he takes the drugs or not, but he collects them at least, it sounds like. Pretty sure somebody lives in the attic, but you have not gone to the attic because it's very locked down. You've definitely probably, like, the teenagers probably like, oh, let's try and go to the attic, but you can't get it open. Nobody's ever busted down the door.
You're gonna say the teenagers were like, oh, let's give this 12-year-old drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, the teenagers like, huh, you seem cool, here's some drugs.
Raymi is a cool kid.
Better not let the church priest know about that one, though.
I mean,
I pretty much have no idea what
I pretty much gave Raymi 4 gold for just existing.
Mr. Man who sent you out on a mission would be unhappy.
I just got 4 gold for existing, yo.
Silver.
I thought you said gold. I was like, yo. Alright, one more silver and I have a gold.
Silver and gold.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell them like, essentially it's kind of just somewhere where the older kids go and hang out, but there's probably someone who lives there, but there's no proof. Might be a rumor, might be real.
Okay. So they won't kill me.
I mean, no one
kill you.
I've never been killed when I went, so.
This is a very smart observation. Boy is not dead, we will not die. Be simple.
Well, based on what you've told me, it seems like it could be a rough spot.
I'm just saying, if you can go and not lick the walls or whatever, you'll probably be fine, but I can't guarantee that if you go around licking walls and kicking skulls that something will happen.
Well, how
lick
about
all of the walls?
How about you
kick all of the skulls? This is how interesting things happen.
do us a favor and us to that is. It's a big city, and we're not from around here, so I would like if you could guide us. You seem to know your way around that area.
I'm gonna play up the little kid act a bit, look kind of nervous, be like, "Well, I don't know. I'm not really supposed to like. I'm supposed to be working right now. You know, finding people to come to the church. Maybe if you guys would come visit, like I could, find the time to go and lead you around."
Well, who's to
You
say I
help
won't
us
come
go
back
to
and
power.
visit church if church helps me good. Have to do good acts to get people help people.
Oh, of course, but I just mean I'm, I'm not supposed to leave town.
I do
Oh.
not think we were planning on leaving town. Simply lead us to tower.
Yeah, we're not trying to take you anywhere. Rough part of town. We'll leave you once Texas. We're not gonna.
And
Don't worry, child.
I'd say the
Kinda,
tower is
I
right
do
on
not.
the outside of town.
Kai, can I roll? What would it be?
we've been over this. You
Insight.
can't roll.
Insight check on them
Yeah.
to see if they actually plan on coming to the church. Because honestly, I think they're just using me.
Yeah, do it. Roll an insight.
They should roll deception to compete.
Yeah, both of you roll deception. I was about to say, there's something they need to roll too.
Let me pull it.
Oh, minimize it.
Well, I'm stupid, so.
Okay, but both Alyssa and Nat roll deception.
Tyler.
Well, Matt's the one who's been
There
talking,
is
so I'd
Fair,
say.
okay.
Oops.
Nat, do you plan to go to the church? No, it doesn't seem like she's really interested in the church. However, Zara seems really interested in this church. Like you've
Zara-
never seen somebody more interested in church before.
Zara's turned over and you leave.
Roll.
All right, I'm
Did
just
I
gonna
roll
look
high
at.
or something? Is that what happened?
You rolled very high, Alyssa.
I would love.
You
to
rolled a
go to
nat
this
20.
church.
No, it was a
I
nat
will
19.
become
Oh,
little
right.
choir boy.
But
Right.
Be a
still,
little choir boy. I will sing songs. Simply help us, and I will do all of these.
I'm gonna look at what's her name?
Lucina.
Lucina. Well, Miss Lucina, let's both be a bit honest here. I don't think you probably plan on coming back here once you get what you need. So, is there anything that you could give me that would, make me go out of my way, all the way across town, take you to this tower? I'm supposed to be working right now,
Alright, God, these people
Hold
are gonna
on, little.
make my bank
Hold
empty.
on. I will not be scalped by little teeny choir boy.
Scalping.
I
I just.
sure do not. Do
If I don't
little
get rid of
your
all these
innocent act.
pamphlets, I'm gonna be in so much trouble. And all the people just got off the boat. I really need to, use my time wisely.
Well, who say that we can't throw the pant outside town and you did your job? And maybe I can throw in some coins.
But that would be lying, ma'am. And Mahir sees all.
Is only white lie. I'm sure Mahir.
But
Other
Sarah would
man
see
would
that you're
not.
lying to help some desperate need help.
Indeed.
You don't know where
Well,
we're going.
How do I know you guys aren't criminals and you're not going to the tower to hurt everybody?
Never.
I do not. Look at us. We are kind little ladies.
Don't
Well,
trust
not wish
us.
to cause such harm.
Don't
Would
trust
Mahir
us.
not teach you to love each other, love your neighbors?
Well, I think, if I probably should get back to work, where I actually have a guaranteed allowance coming in, and so I'll have to see you ladies around.
Okay. No. Okay, what's your allowance? What's your allowance?
5 gold.
Okay, I'll double it.
10 gold.
Yep, 10 gold right here and right now.
All right, follow me.
This was not necessary, but here's your coin.
So
let's go here then.
I'm now very jolly leading to the tower.
We'll hop in your step as you run to the tower.
Little rat.
This way.
This was unnecessary.
So, as you guys are sort of walking to the tower, it's a little whiles away, but it's not super while away, you know? It is not quite night yet, but it's definitely starting to get to where it's turning dark. But, things are, you definitely probably need to start looking for a place to stay. While it's not a problem for Raymi, he's going the opposite way of where he typically stays. But you guys all start heading towards the tower. It seems like there is definitely a party going on at the tower, more vocal than typical, according to Raymi, when lights are on all over the tower. There's teenagers throwing, like, papers and stuff across it. One of the skulls in the front seems shattered. As you look closer, these teenagers aren't from here. There's like a tiefling and a tabaxi teenager. Definitely all teenagers, but they are not natives. These are foreigners who decided that they were gonna join in and wreck this teenage chillin' spot.
Chillin'.
I take one of the teenagers' drinks.
Just out of their hand. Roll a, what would it be, like stealth?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand, that's what it is, not stealth. You go to grab it out of the teenager's hand, his grip tightens, and this little tabaxi looks at you, and he looks disgusted.
Can I roll intimidation?
Try it. You have your hand on the bottle still, he is looking at you. He growls in his throat. He's never seen a more disgusting white woman before. He growls, snatches the drink, and spits on your shoe and walks off.
I have to say, you deserve that. You do not take a guy's drink. This is party foul. That was party foul.
I've never been to a party.
Spit on you too. It shows.
I'm gonna look around and see if there's anyone here who I actually know, or if it's only the foreigners here.
So, there is a half-elf that you've seen quite a bit. You know him by the name of Erinar. He seems kind of nervous about the thing going on. He's kind of sitting out, like, a little bit further, more kind of shaded by a tree, and just kind of watching it as he sips his drink. He does not want to be a part of this, but also he wants to be here.
Me.
I'm just gonna ask him who invited all these random people.
Listen, I don't know. Our normal group was here earlier. Then I think one of them invited a group of teenagers who came here for vacation. Listen, don't know what happened, but I know everybody except for me has left, and I'm very worried about our spot being taken away and upsetting the attic man, which is what they call the strange thing that probably lives in the attic. Everybody's aware of it, nobody's seen it.
Well, this is just a place
I'm
where
nervous that they'll
teenagers
upset
come
the
to fuck
attic
around.
man, but wanted to stay here just to see how it turned out, you know, morbid curiosity. I'm not participating in this. I don't want to lose our party spot. We gotta find another one. I don't want to be in the woods with the bugs and wild griffins. Ugh.
It'd probably be best to scare all these guys off somehow, wouldn't it? I just look at him, dodging his reaction.
I mean, I suppose, but I guess if the attic man cared enough, he'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like for me to scare children, I can do this. I am very adept.
Alyssa,
at
did you
scaring
follow
children.
me?
I thought we were all in house.
No, you guys are not in the house. You're still outside of it.
Okay.
I thought we were in the house
Don't
too.
know
Oh,
someone
no.
I knew.
No, this is on the
I
outside where they're throwing like
party.
papers and stuff. I haven't explained the inside of
Never
it. This is like the
mind.
outside. They're littering and
I'm
smashing skulls on the
outside.
outside.
Oh, we're just sitting outside waiting for the kid.
I'm just seeing what you guys were just standing around. I got you to the tower. I don't know what you want. I went over to talk to
Oh,
somebody I knew.
I feel like we definitely would have followed him in. I don't know.
I didn't go inside.
They didn't go inside. Let me
Oh.
explain the scenery real quick. Okay, so
Sorry.
you're at the tower that has like the skulls on the outside of it, fake skulls. But the skulls are like, some of them are
Right.
smashed up. There's paper thrown around everywhere. You have not gone inside yet, but you can see that the lights on the inside are turned on, except for the very top, which is called what they call the attic light. Which, because of it being a tower, it's more of the top story than an attic. But that's just what they call it. But that is the only light that is off currently. There's very loud music playing on the inside, or people singing. You can't really tell because you haven't been inside. But in a shaded tree kind of near it, close enough to see, but far away enough to show you're not a part of it, there's a little half-elf, around 17, who little Raymi has approached as recognized.
Oh, gotcha. Well,
So-
yeah, I definitely would have walked over. I want to see what's going
Yeah,
on.
I would have followed Raymi.
Alright, Raymi, you get followed.
I want to ask the little half elf about the attic man.
Oh, yeah. Good
I mean,
idea.
we don't know anything about the attic man, he's just the attic man.
Doesn't stop you from having parties in his house. This is strange.
I wasn't the one who started, I just joined.
Raymi, do you know anything else about the attic man?
He lives in the attic. He doesn't interfere with anything. We tend to avoid things that would upset people a lot. So he does, he doesn't come out of the attic. Well, there's not
It's
much
like he
else
is
to him.
pussy.
Or, I don't know, maybe he's allergic to, like, sunlight or something, or people.
This is not thing that can happen. This is stupid. Man is just pussy. Should go talk to him.
Yeah, why haven't you guys tried to at least ask? Could stay here.
Permission is the polite thing to do. Yes. Children are so impolite.
I mean, this has
That's
been
okay.
a thing that's been going on since, like, this, people just come here and do stuff. It's not like we started or anything. So maybe
Ariana-
someone did originally ask.
Arianer kind of speaks up and is like, "We've tried asking. The door doesn't open to the attic, which we can't go in there." And the attic man has never said no. Wait, what?
You have never seen Attic Man. How do you know there is Attic Man if you have never seen Attic Man?
Well, good thing. That's a good question. There could be ghosts up there. Who knows? But there
Or a
have
rat.
definitely been footsteps, and some have even said they've heard voices.
I mean, you guys just tried.
Plus, if no one lived here, they probably would have repurposed the building by now. It's been here for ages.
Yeah, I mean, this building has been here since I was a kid, and
Have you guys just tried breaking down his door?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
What's it made of?
Wood
Tough
materials,
material?
tough materials. There's
It
wood,
didn't break.
stone.
Tough.
Listen, we've gotten a broom and
Did
we've
you
gone
use?
thunk, 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 and it's not done anything,
Well, I have an
It's not
axe.
very strong.
You know
Want to
what?
break in
I
there?
have axe.
I'm gonna do something about all these people just messing up the place because I really don't want to anger the attic man. What's the scariest thing you can think of off the top of your head?
What is
Two
point of
strong
angering
women
Attic
hitting the
Man?
attic with axes.
Huh?
angering the attic man.
I do not care
Who
about
Who said it would
anything.
anger him?
But what
Cowardly
these guys
man.
did any of the regulars tell these guys about the attic man though? Would they even be scared of that?
We tried to tell them, and they laughed in our face and said that's a myth, and continued on their loud music, and then it's just evolved into this.
Okay, cool. I've got an idea.
Cannot
So
say I
I'm
blame
not in
them.
combat, Kai. So technically speaking, I could cast like 2 cantrips very quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in combat,
Because-
that's the whole thing. But if you're not in combat, yeah. Also, by the way, I want to correct myself on something. He's not 17. He's a half elf. That would be a baby. He's 17 in your years,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's been okay. I was
He's like 17, but like to a human. You know.
I don't know why I
A
was confused why he
17-year-old
says
would be like 3 years old.
Yeah, I was confused why he's acting so like weird about how old he was.
No.
It depends on how fast half elves mature, though.
He's like teenager years in half elf. Like he'd be 17 looking, you know,
Yeah,
to a human. Like you know.
I mean, he's probably about Raymi's like actual age.
No, he'd be quite old. I feel.
The half elf.
No, I mean, Raymi's like
yeah.
62, 68 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And Raymi's 12.
And
He's 17. He'd be a lot closer to. Like,
it says
Well, he's
that,
half elf though, so he'd probably be actually closer to aging with me because I age faster slightly.
That's what I was saying.
Anyways, let's get off this tangent because it doesn't matter.
I'm
gonna use first I'm gonna use precipitation to have like a puff of wind just blow through. I'm trying to get a chill on everyone's back, right?
Okay.
And then
do cantrips require any sort of rolling?
no.
Okay,
Not these ones, at
I
least.
didn't think so. Okay, go
not
on.
prestidigitation. I might need to roll for the next one I'm about to do. With minor illusion, I'm going to first cast the sound of just some unholy shrieking, right? Just absolutely like gut wrenching, like murdering, like you know. And then I'm gonna do a little image one, right? Of just some guy like coming out of the woods with like some weapon screaming, like try to direct the noise at him, right? Like he's screaming, like he's coming at the people, right? Just try to cause a mass panic, essentially.
Okay. Did you do the other three near you hear this as well? Did you warn them at all if they do hear it?
I said I'm gonna get rid of all these people. That's all I said.
Okay.
Can I yell
they
it's
can
the
infer
attic
they
man and
can't.
point at him?
Point at what?
Can I yell it's the attic man and point at the illusion?
Okay, so you hear like a high-pitched scream just
The wind,
radiates
first the
through
wind
everything.
comes, gets a chill on everyone's
Yeah.
back, right? Gets them a little bit alert, something's up, you know?
Yeah, after they're all alert from this burst of wind, they hear this loud scream echo through the entire, like, area around them. Forest and all, it's loud enough, like, it echoes. And the ones who heard of the attic man, you can tell that they're alarmed. The other ones just look scared, but for different reasons. Like, you can tell the difference on the facial expressions of people who know and who don't know, because they both look very different degrees.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
What?
Sorry, DM. I didn't mean to talk over you.
Oh, okay. But, the people who do know absolutely book it. They are leaving. The ones who don't know, they stay a little bit longer, and they kind of, like, start kind of shifting away. They're more curious than scared, so you got, like, half the crowd who's run so fast that you can't even tell where they are anymore, and then the other half who's just kind of, like...
Herd mentality, though. If someone starts running, most likely everyone else is going to start running, too, though.
Yeah, but, like, as they kind of, like, are backing up, they just, like, they kind of book it as well. But they just are, like, slower to join the crowd, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You're pretty sure that got rid of all of them.
Okay.
So
I don't know that this is fake, so I got my battle axe out, and I'm like, I need to fuck up some peeps.
Alright, I spin on my foot back at the group, clap my hands, and say, okay, cool. What did you guys need with the tower again?
Don't we need to talk to fucking, but there's fucking ghosts in there now. I will fuck up ghost. Everything bleeds. I will make ghost bleed.
Right. Go get them, champ, and I point at the house.
Hell yeah.
So are you in the house now, Zara?
Again. Yes, I go into house.
I trot just behind her
Okay.
into the house as well.
As you guys violently bust into the house with all the lights except for the one on, you see nobody in there except for one person who's definitely not a teenager and very afraid, curled up in a ball, with
Aw.
flowers in her hand. Angel is terrified, does not know how she got here, but she is definitely not supposed to be here. And she looks like she's cowering, trying not to get killed by something, while also muttering to herself that, like, you know, like she's afraid and stuff.
Oh, you
That-
I'm gonna walk over to her and like poke her shoulder. Hey, lady.
You can touch her, she is not a ghost.
Angel, are you there?
Fall asleep.
I didn't
Okay,
realize.
good.
Oh,
Um,
do you need me to repeat what I was saying, or?
yes.
Okay, so, as Zara
Kissing
busts down
again,
the
but I
door
am
of this
present.
place, it barely looks like it's on the hinges anymore, both from Age and from Zara. She has Battle Exton ready, with the other two kind of behind her, like, peering in, the other little half-elf kind of peering in even, like, further behind them. And Zara runs in with a battle scream. And this small person who is very much not a teenager, curled up like she's trying to protect herself, muttering to herself, seems lost at where she is, kind of curled up to her flowers, big bouquet of flowers.
I-
Zara sees Angel just curled up on the ground.
There is
I'm-
no need to be afraid, little one. Zara Nekrosh is here to protect.
Lady, you good?
I'm not good with
Okay.
trying. I don't know how to deal with this woman.
Okay.
But someone help her, please. I'm not
I'm
good
gonna
with
step forward and get in front of Zara. Like almost like I'm trying to block the side of her, but it very much does not work because I'm itty bitty.
No, I'm very large.
I'm
Help,
gonna
help me, child.
I'm gonna kind of crouch down and be like, "You okay, lady?"
I, I, I guess so.
Yes,
do you
she
need
speaks.
do you need help getting back to town or something?
I,
Wait,
I don't know.
before she leaves, she must tell us what she knows. We can use any information we can get.
I think you're gonna make her cry if you just keep being you. Maybe just and I mime shutting my mouth.
I don't know anything.
I do not care. But I will be quiet for now.
I don't know anything. I'm just kind of here. I don't even know why I'm here. I'm just here.
Right, and I'm gonna like kind of grab her arm and try to like help her stand up because I imagine she's curled up on the floor right now. I'm like, listen, I'm gonna help you get back to town because you're not looking too good.
Thank you, tiny child.
Right, it's Raymi, by the way. And you are?
I'm Angel.
Nice to meet you. And I'm gonna start like guiding her like it's like an elderly like dementia
She's
patient.
good,
Like, oh yes, you're okay.
As you do that, and, like, Ariana is kind of, like, watching and is like, that's not a teen, kind of says quietly to himself.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
confirmed.
shrug at
We
him as I
have-
walk past.
This is too suspicious to let go. We do not know who this woman is. She could be acting. Perhaps she should at least tell us what her business here was.
I
Feel that is reasonable.
As you're sitting and talking, I'm already leading her away, by the way. I've gotten out of the house with her.
Oh well,
So-
whatever the fuck.
Are you
Whatever.
just sitting there talking, or are you following behind me and saying this?
No, I do not follow. I do not follow.
Okay.
Holy shit. This is uncomfortable. I do not like. Help this girl. Get her out of here. This is
Maybe
This
it's
is-
related to the attic man.
Oh, I forgot about ghost shit. That is probably why she's crying. See. First I thought she was pussy shit, but this is an understandable reaction. Let us investigate the attic man.
I second it.
So, in the room you're at, it's kind of like the main room. Very, like made of wood and stone. Kind of like a combination of the two. definitely like polished wood that's definitely been ruined over time. Doesn't look, but also looks like it's been, lived and walked upon just because of all the teenagers who've been. But as you look around, there's a big spiral staircase near the, like, I want to say right corner of the building, of the, like, there's also another room off to the left side, a little bit smaller, but the door's kind of creaked open. It has the lights on, but you can't really see, like, inside of it from where.
So, with the building set up, is it like tower?
Yes. I got, like, a really. I pulled up a random picture and just decided that was the tower.
So,
I'm just gonna.
Can you sorry. You explain the room again because you were cutting out a lot for me.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna get closer to the mic. So kind of how the layout of the building is, it's kind of like you walk into like the like towerish area of it at the very bottom, and it's like this large like lobbyish type area. And to the like left of the door, there's like a smaller kind of room that you could go into, but the door is kind of like only ajar, so you can't totally see like in it, but the light's on and stuff. And then in the like right corner of it, there's like this large spiral staircase that seems to go to either to the next room or all the way up there, but based on how it looks on the outside, it probably goes all the way to the top.
Okay. So, I suggest. Oh, little. Oh, fuck. What is her name? Lucina. Lucina, can you walk quietly?
I can try my best to walk quietly. I've never been known for grace.
Neither am I, which is why I ask you this. I feel that it would be wise to check next room for people to make sure that we do not have company. Still lingering.
I think I know of somebody who can quietly.
Is this?
Little Raymi.
They walked off.
That's
I'm probably still like outside, like not too far.
But
Yeah.
we could go back and go get.
That's fair.
There is no need to wait. I would not like to. I can check this myself.
If you're walking into the room, do you want to do like a
Can make us
stealth check? That's the word.
Can I? Wait. Can I?
You would have to if you're entering the room. Yes.
Yes, I want to.
So
Stealth
both of you.
I guess we're both making.
Yeah. So both of you roll stealth checks.
Oh
I forget where stealth is. Where is stealth? Oh, it's mine is really bad, but I guess I'm rolling.
Rolled a nat 1.
The one other time I rolled stealth, I'm pretty sure I also got a nat 1.
Oh,
All right.
7.
So you go to open this door, and it creaks very loud. The moment you open it, you also step on like multiple floorboards that creak very loud.
I did roll. I mean, I did say I was gonna go in first, so could we say I went in first?
You still rolled a 7.
So is that? I thought that wasn't that bad, but okay.
No, anything under 10 is pretty bad.
Oh yeah, true.
It's not awful, but with little lady behind you, she's sitting there stepping on every wrong board of wood that it doesn't even matter.
Listen, to be fair, I did give a warning.
But, I mean, you guys enter the room. Lucky for you, there's nobody in it.
No one in there.
Except for, like, maybe a little roach that crawls across the floor. That's about as much company as you got in there.
It's
But
always good to check.
woodboards were so loud that if anybody was in the tower, they probably could hear you from the top story, really.
Good. I do hear it.
Roll a perception.
Okay. Oh, what do we see in the room? I'd also
Roll,
like to roll perception.
Alright, roll
What we
perception.
see.
Both of you can roll it, and I'll just take whoever's higher.
Can you like tell us both of us separately what we see? Because we might like notice different things.
I mean, you both rolled pretty much
And
the
you don't
same
have to tell
thing.
us.
You both rolled
Okay.
pretty much the same thing.
Doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, okay, so like a deep. This room seems kind of like just a kind of like dining room, but like a very abandoned one. You can tell by the floor pattern because of its like checkeredness that it was probably a kitchen or dining room. But as for any cooking utensils, there is pretty much nothing. There's like a few counters and stuff. It looks like somebody moved just a giant couch in the middle of it. You know, partygoers.
Fucking children.
As for anything of interest, there seems to be a few photos on the wall, but the frames are so cracked that you can't see what is in the frame.
Gotcha.
Also, a trash can that's
Yeah.
been tipped over to the side, but it looks full of wrappers.
Andy.
Well, there's
Any
nothing really
rappers?
good of interest, it seems. I do like candy. Candy is fucking good. I do not see anything of interest in this room. Is there anything you would like to do here?
No, let's go.
Then let's waste no more time. We'll talk to this attic man. Okay, well,
So,
then I say we walk out. Go start climbing the stairs.
alright, so you climb up the stairs, you gonna check out any of the rooms while up there, or are you just going straight up?
Oh, there are other rooms.
A few, but they're all
nah.
they're like smaller as you go up, and they're probably not like of any interest. Like there's a few with like little knickknacks, and a few with like more
Yeah,
broken
yeah.
photo frames, some chairs,
It's not
maybe like a
wasting
bookshelf or
more
two,
time.
I want to go straight up.
windows. Alright, both of you want to go straight
Yes.
up. Okay.
Yes, we do not want him to leave. Escape out the window.
Alright, so go all the way up the stairs till you're to the very top room, and all that room has is a ladder that leads up to what looks like an attic door. Which now you understand. That is why they call it the attic man. Just looks very
Yeah.
out of place from all the stairs. But the room's so
It's a
small it can
fitting
barely
name.
fit anything else except for people and this ladder.
Well, I would like
How are we going to get to this door open?
Climbs the ladder,
and
apparently.
I would like attic door.
Straight up.
Roll with
I
disadvantage
admire
because
your-
you're on a ladder.
What am I rolling?
Just attack, you know?
Admire your tenacity. I'm
Oh
gonna
my
stand at
gosh.
the bottom of the ladder just in case she falls or something, okay? So you're aware.
Okay. So you slam your axe into the door, which you can't really tell the material, but it looks like a very thick wood. Wood of some tree that you can't really identify. Regardless, you slam your axe super hard into it, and you manage to make a teeny tiny little dent. Your axe seems to be stuck in it, you know? But it didn't seem to put too much damage into it. But you definitely got a starting place. More than anybody else has ever been able to with attacking it. The moment the axe hits the wood... No, let me continue. The moment the axe
Okay, go
hits
ahead.
the wood, all the lights turn off.
Shit.
Oh, holy shit. Well, that's a little disconcerting, but I say you keep going. Hit it
I
again.
agree. So, do I roll
Go
another
again!
attack?
Roll again! Try to do it again. Your ounce basically bounces off of it.
Okay.
Sure, you can go
Let
again.
me take a crack. I can break this door and
I forgot that I told you you're rolling with that disadvantage, so, but whatever. 12 probably was good enough. But
I have a javelin, so
Or
I could
16
have
was
probably
good enough to-
thrown it up there.
oh, you want to throw it up there? Okay. Hold on. The 12.
Could-
Make a tiny little chip again, but not really give you any progress. You gonna throw your javelin at it?
I could also. I don't. Wait, javelins are just like. Aren't they like spears?
A bit. How about I climb down the ladder and let Zara to swing at it?
Take in turns swinging at
I mean,
it.
I'd rather just swing at it. With my axe.
You'll have to climb the ladder to reach it. The problem.
I'll climb the ladder.
Okay, yeah, climb the ladder and swing at it.
Okay. How do I make an attack? Do I just hit my hand axe?
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you guys to roll wrong. Yeah, yo, I did notice you were rolling your weapons. I meant for you to just roll like your Oh, no, that is the attack. Never mind. I've never done it before. Okay. Actually, you are rolling the right thing.
Okay.
Okay. Anyways, go on.
To my character sheet, I closed it out on accident. Okay.
I think
so
at least. I'm gonna hope
I've
it's the
never
right thing.
attacked on D&D before. Yeah, I
Your
do
first
have hand
combat
axe.
is with a wooden door on the ceiling.
I guess so I don't have to roll with disadvantage. I could use my javelin. That is a ranged weapon, right? Do I have to roll differently making a ranged attack?
Attack, or were you rolling the damage now?
Covers it all.
It does.
Okay, well, it seems like
just roll
javelin is
something. I'll
always
figure it out
ranged.
later. We're just gonna go with the flow. I don't want to
Okay.
pause. I'll figure it out
Using
later. Just go.
Javelin.
Yeah, just
I'm
So
gonna
you're throwing
use
your
my
javelin?
javelin.
so no disadvantage.
Throw it. They'll go, here we come, Attic Man, and I throw javelin.
Did you throw it? Did you throw it twice?
No, I only threw it once. I
Oh,
will
okay.
take the first one.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. That javelin seems to put a really big dent in it. Enough to where you can actually see through it. So I'm assuming you will probably pull the javelin out or whatever. Do you pull the javelin out?
So I pull out the javelin. I want it back.
You can see that it made an actual hole in the door. Not anything that you can stick your hand through, but you can see that there is light coming from the door now in a room that was previously never lit.
Aw.
We'll yell, let us in, Attic Man, and we will not break your door anymore.
We don't want to break your door, we just want to talk.
We mean you no harm, Attic Man. We simply want to partake in conversation.
Maybe buff, but
be
we don't want
lonely
to
in
fight.
We are friends, not enemies.
And while you're sitting there yelling at Attic Man, you're one of the few who have ever experienced his voice, which a few have, don't you worry. But you hear, "Get out."
Fuck you, Attic Man.
This is very rude, Attic Man.
And I climb back
You're
up and do
guests
another
in your
swing of the
house.
axe.
Do it, yeah, sure. You're wrecking this teenager hideout spot so much. So with the axe, you're rolling with disadvantage. Connect real quick, I can't hear you, Alyssa. I don't know what's going on. Give me a second. My Discord's broke. I have no internet! Your phone for a second. I'm having internet issues.
It's not unmuted yet. Hi, sorry.
Give me a second.
Kai's internet died for some reason. We're on the same internet.
I think it's because I changed my password recently, so it logged me out. Okay, I'm back in. Okay, cool. Okay, we're going back. Go mute yourself. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Okay, my
I'm
internet
going
was
to
weird.
pee again.
Okay.
I'm still.
Zara, you are the main character right now.
I'm swinging.
Flash frame to me and Angel just
Yeah, no,
sitting
that's a good
down
idea.
chilling.
Yeah, that
You know
actually
any
works.
card games?
So are you guys just sitting outside?
Yeah.
You
Well,
didn't even go anywhere. I thought you were gonna take her to town.
Yeah, but then I was like, oh, I probably have to guide these guys around too. so I
Okay, you know
probably
what? This is
shouldn't
gonna be
ditch
this is gonna be fun. You're playing card games while you pretty much just left. So the lights on the bottom are still on. Okay, so but right now you're a little bit back in time. So the lights on the bottom are still on while the light one on top. Okay.
them. Okay.
So you guys are just playing cards out there or something.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, have some roleplay moment then.
I put down a card and I just look at her.
Go fish?
I nod and I draw from the pile. Your turn. All right. I don't think the card game's working. Oh, what do people do? Feelings.
Would you like a flower? I have
Sure.
quite a bit.
Sure. You like flowers? You want to talk about flowers? That might calm me down.
Kinda. I just felt like I had to buy something, and I did.
Right. So what's your favorite flower?
Uh, um, uh,
Or just a flower you like? Doesn't have to be anything definite, you know. I get it, choices are hard.
So while you guys are talking about flowers or cards or you're not really sure what you're talking about at the moment.
I want to hear what the favorite flower is before we move on.
Sorry, you were too far away to be in this conversation.
No, that was Alyssa.
Zara's omnipotent.
Okay, anyways, Alyssa, mute, first off.
Haha.
Tulip, I guess.
Tulip, awesome. Those come in lots of colors. Very cool. Love tulips.
As you guys
I
are
just kinda-
talking...
I look away just kind of awkwardly, like I do not want to be here.
As you guys are
trust my
talking about
opportunity either.
flowers, you hear like a noise from the inside of the building, and you hear thunk, and all of a sudden, the moment you hear the thunk, all the lights on the house turn out. Every single one of the lights on the house are out right now, and you definitely see it because that was illuminating your cards.
All right, card games out of the question. What else do I got? I'm just gonna start digging through my bag.
How I have our flowers.
Flowers are fun.
I have quite a bit. I think if I recall, there's like 50. 49 now that you have one.
It's a lot of flowers.
Yeah.
Here, give
maybe
me
that.
half a second. Do I not have a spell for this? I'm sitting here just like mumbling to myself.
Maybe the big ladies would like a flower, but I don't know.
All right, I hop up just without acknowledging Angel at all. I go over and I grab a stick and I set it on fire with prestidigitation. And then I just kind of stab it into the ground by us and sit back down. I was like, "What were you saying?"
Uh, maybe the other ladies like flowers.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've been traveling with them a bit. I think they'd probably think it's a food or something and try to eat it. But like, you're free to give your flowers to whoever you want, lady.
I kind of have way too many. I don't know what to do with them.
Fair enough. Someone could get some use of them.
It's kind of strange how all the lights went off in there.
Yeah, they probably pissed off the attic man.
Mm,
As you're talking about the attic man, you notice his light does come on.
Definitely pissed off the attic man. Let's move over like probably like 30 feet, like just in case. I pull out the makeshift torch and I just kind of start walking, expecting her to follow me.
okay. What?
All right. Once I
Yeah,
deem us a
yeah.
safe distance away, I'll sit back down.
What is the attic man?
Just like, I don't know, he might be a person, he might be a ghost. Who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it. We're not in the house, and obviously, like, if something's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to those two brutes.
Yeah.
Hey, have you heard about our Lord and Savior Majir? I'm gonna pull out a pamphlet.
No. Oh, is this a pamphlet of sorts?
Yes, this is my god. His name's Majir. He's, you know, pretty big deal, you know. I'm gonna shoot, where is it at? Fuck.
Oh,
I'm not good at this.
I don't think it'll. I don't think I'm talking to myself. I don't.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, no, he, you know, Mantis of the Rose, you know, the even-handed god, discipline, you know, you got to be good and you work hard and you know, you should go to church sometimes. We have, you know, we're open every day, but we have services on Sunday.
Okay. I don't think I'm allowed to go into such a place, but
You're not allowed to go to church? Do you already have a god or something?
they wouldn't want me to.
Who's they?
Never mind.
I'm gonna put on innocent little kid. Wait, no, wait. Okay. Hey, Kai.
Yes.
Let me read through this 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts.
Uh-oh.
What the fuck is that?
So I'm only going for surface level thoughts, so Angel shouldn't even know that it happens.
Is that something you need to roll against?
Not for the surface level thoughts. If I try to dig deeper, I'm just skimming the top, you know, skimming the top of the barrel.
Okay, well, Angel, what are you thinking?
Oh, there we go. Opening my.
What? Angel seems very uncomfortable with the situation. That is a surface level thought, definitely.
Yeah. But she just mentioned, like, them and not being allowed to, so that should be at the forefront of her mind, because that's what the conversation topic. Yeah. So I should be able to get something from that.
Angel, what you thinking?
He doesn't like when I talk about him. I shouldn't have said anything. Oh god, the kids talk way too much. They ask too many questions.
Hey, I feel like maybe since it's just like Vinny hearing it, maybe like Austin could like, I mean, if it's anything important, he could maybe DM it to them or something.
Yeah, if it's something super important, you can choose to DM, but also, you know, try to play without, like, what's the word? You know, try to play in character. Don't, like, out of character know things.
Mm-hmm.
But if it is something you really don't want other people to know, even out of character, you can totally. That is up to.
Alright. So this is gonna last me up to a minute, so I still got some time to talk and
God
you know.
Fucking damn it!
So I'm gonna just. I need.
Alright, let's put a timer on, Angel. Keep talking. I'm joking.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Who are they? I asked. I just have the most innocent little kid expression on right now, just like, it's okay. You can talk to me. I don't talk to many people, so I don't,
Just the god I follow.
All right. And what are the thoughts saying?
Oh,
That's what the
man,
voice is saying. What are the thoughts saying?
Oh man, this kid really won't shut up. I really don't want to be here right now. Oh god.
The god you follow, right? Is he like one of the good gods or the bad gods? It's pretty balanced.
Oh, one of the good ones, of course.
Good ones. And your thoughts?
Yeah, one of the good ones, of course.
You're hard to get crap out of. Surely you have more going on in your head than just like, yeah, he's a good god. My god is good.
It's so funny being the DM and knowing like everything about Austin's god.
With how panicky Austin is, with how absolutely panicky Austin is, I was expecting rambling thoughts, and it's just like, oh yeah, my god's good. Oh yeah, kids talk a lot.
I mean, you can always roll something.
Don't give.
I'm worried about.
To be fair, it is surface level thoughts.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm debating if I want to probe deeper.
You're trying to break the panicked one. What is wrong with you, child? You really are a little demon.
I'm trying to figure out if I probe deeper, will you know if I'm successful with it?
I feel like if you start probing deeper, you're probably gonna have to get Austin to roll like a.
Oh, I know definitely. There's
save
wisdom
throw.
saves. Probably shift your attention. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you're probing into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence, blah, blah, blah. Questions verbally directed, create natural shores, blah, blah, blah. So use the spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures. Okay, so does it have to be someone right in front of me? I can use it to detect the. What is range? I'm just gonna.
Range is how close someone has to be for the spell to work on them.
Yeah, I know. It says my range is self, but it also says like I can use it to like put out my mind and detect the presence of creatures around me. Which I guess technically I moved myself far enough away from the house that I couldn't glean anything from them. So
myself. Are you saying it ripped more?
Yeah, I'm just gonna let the rest of the minute play out, just staring her down, seeing if I can get her thoughts to do anything, but not like no leading questions.
Why?
So I'm just staring at you. Let your panicked mind ramblings come at me.
Why is this fucking child staring at me? I can't. I don't want to fucking be here. This fucking child. Fuck this child. My fucking god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I was gonna say.
Not thinking about your god at all.
Just take a deep breath. Just take a deep breath. I know I need to fucking calm down. You don't know what it's like. Put yourself in my fucking shoes. Okay. Deep breaths. In 4 seconds. Hold 4 seconds. Out for a second. In 4 seconds. Hold 4 seconds. Out for seconds. Okay. Level head. Okay.
Single thought about the god. Come on. I'm talking about it directly. Dang.
As the DM, this is in character.
I know.
It's not Austin role-playing bad, I promise. This just fits with what's going on.
I mean, understandable.
It's a mix of both, so I honestly don't know what to do.
It's fair. It's probably just Austin's actual thoughts instead of Angel's.
All right. So has the minute run up, or is there more time? Do you think?
It's probably
I feel like
been a
you've
minute.
gone quite a bit. It's probably
Okay.
been a minute.
Okay.
Yes.
And so
fuck
you feel you're
It's
like,
been more than a minute out of game.
Well, out
out
of
of
game,
game.
obviously, but.
but in game, minutes are a lot like longer. How we talk.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh, man.
regardless, you can kind of start feeling your little spell wear off as your connection to her thoughts dissipate,
Right.
and it has run up.
Did I pick up any other like? No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, so. Anything else you want to talk about? Or we could just sit here in silence. I don't really care.
I would like to roll a perception check.
Wouldn't it be our passive perception, or do you want an actual perception check? Because we're not actively looking. It's just like,
I didn't know passive perception and perception were two different things.
well, perception you can roll higher. Passive perception is a set value, like -13, for example.
Just roll a perception check. I'll figure it out later. It'll be fine. Okay, well, not Aster, sorry. I freaking read your username. Little church boy Raymi, he's not really looking in the direction of the tower, just kind of, notices, like, lights going on and off and whatnot, but not actually looking. However, Angel is directly kind of, like, facing more towards it, more looking near to the tower, and notices that something definitely has come out of the window. Can't tell what it is, but it didn't go down. That's, it's getting dark outside, so it's hard to really actually see. But something definitely came out of the window of the very top, kind of seemed to have flown, almost. But it make out a shape.
Knew he was gonna run away. Oh, it.
So, does Raymi and Angel have anything to talk about with that, or is it time to pan over?
I was gonna see if Angel mentioned whatever she just saw, but
Yeah,
I didn't see it, so.
Did you see that thing happened over there?
Okay, so I turned to look now, Kai. Do I see anything? Is it gone already?
I
have dark vision, by the way.
Oh,
So
shoot!
I can, yeah.
Well, you still rolled. 7 was still your highest in that roll, anyways. But yeah, you turn your head quickly. You definitely see like something flying, not appearing to fly, but definitely flying away. But it's too far for you to make out what it is, anyways. It looks like something feathered.
Unidentified flying object, UFO.
How
Aliens! Aliens are official!
Fucking hell.
But I am going to say that, on the inside of this tower, the two brutes, after being told to get out and trying once more to slam an axe into the door, they hear a whoosh of something. It sounds like something just lifted off into the air. They don't know what's happened, but they realize there's nothing up there anymore, and run out of the tower to try and see what's happened, but they didn't quite catch it. But they come out, they see you two playing probably cards, trading flowers. They can't even tell what you're doing.
We've got like a torch, a makeshift torch.
A makeshift torch.
There's cards strewn about and flowers.
But the two brutes come out of the door and see this, and
Why are you two sitting here with your dick in your hand?
There is a child.
I cut out there. Can you guys repeat what just happened?
How much of it?
I heard the brutes come out the door.
Yeah, the brutes come out the door and, see all this. And I basically just said, and, like, gesturing to roleplay.
Okay.
So I don't think you actually missed anything. But
I
anyways,
said, why are you two sitting here with your dick in your hands? It is a turn of phrase.
Right.
I
I hear that
What is
phrase
going
all the
on?
time. Just waiting
Do
on you
not
guys. I
take
figured
theft
you
from
probably.
children.
guys happened to climb out exactly like us.
Oh, but
Uh,
I heard something. Voice and then the sound of something leaving.
we almost got in.
True. I made a sizable dent in the door.
It was a very nice one.
No help from you two. Did you see anything?
I didn't see anything.
Uh,
You sure?
Well, what about
Yeah.
you, random lady
uh,
crying?
uh,
Yes.
there. I thought there was something that came out the window.
Aha!
Oh. Yes, this is promising. What did it look like?
I don't know. It's very dark. It was this very silhouetted. Just, I don't know.
This is no help at all. What should we do? What direction did it go in? I'm very good at tracking.
Why are you guys like coming out here anyways?
As we heard it,
Yeah, we heard
I
it.
said we heard it.
No, I mean like, why are you coming to the tower? Like in general.
Were you
Oh.
asking in character?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh. I got a map. Tower was on the path I needed to be on.
Good question, little choir boy. We're in this deep now. More information would be helpful. If you would like our help, you should tell us the details. To this point,
need
keeping
help
us in
for?
the dark only impairs our function.
I'm just trying to find a certain man, and I was given a map by a different man. Tower was the closest.
If you want our help, you need to give us more details. It is that simple. Speak, woman.
Oh.
Not you. And I pat Angel on the side.
you're the
Uh,
woman.
I am the woman?
Yes.
I thought we were talking about different.
Your bestie betrayed you. Said what? Why are we even helping you? You know, you got to give us details.
Oh.
Yes.
It's not
not
important.
betraying.
I'm just trying to find someone.
If you want
Does-
us to help you find this someone, you must give us details.
Don't have
I am not a
details.
smart woman, but
I barely
am a
know
reasonable
anything.
one.
I don't know where I am. I don't know his name. I barely know the guy who gave me the map in the first. But
Man,
I'm
I
out of
never would have
options.
guessed either if you were clueless about
Insight
anything.
check. Insight check. Insight check.
Site check.
You think if you keep saying it more, it'll make it more effective?
True.
If you want to do an insight, roll an insight.
I got a 19.
My god. Oh, roll a deception.
It's not
Mine is gonna be
deception.
shit.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll roll deception.
I rolled shit.
Oh, fine. Nat says it's not even deception, so you see right through Nat. Congratulations.
So Nat truly does
No.
not know anything.
Not about that guy or anything.
Nope, knows nothing about the guy. Just knows,
So
you know,
being transparent.
that they need to find it.
So you expect to be able to, I don't know, come to some continent you've never been and just find this really specific person
Well,
just
I've been
from
There's
saying
more
I'm
you are
looking
not
for a guy?
I've been living in the woods for the past
That would
So
explain
years.
it. That explains a lot.
You are
Sorry,
quite
don't mind
clueless.
me.
You're a little
It's
brat.
Quite all right. Did you?
And I do
this is
another
true,
little
but I do
innocent
agree with you right now.
But regardless,
Who gave you this map?
I don't know, just old bearded guy. He didn't really say much.
I'm gonna stand up and like peek over and try to like get like I'm not gonna rip the map from the hands or anything, but I'm gonna try to like take it and look at it.
Here,
You're
I'll,
tiny!
Like you.
Yeah, I can reach it. I'm just gonna take it. I mean, if Nat tries to
Oh, you're
pull
gonna
it back,
take it?
obviously I'm not gonna get it. But
No,
if Nat lets
I
go of the
noticed.
map when I pull,
I noticed
Okay.
Raymi giving it like. I'm like, whatever. It's all smudged up. You can try and read it.
okay.
Pronouncing Vinny's character's name wrong.
No, it's Raymi.
And you said no, I didn't even say.
You said you're pronouncing Vinny's character's
Oh,
name wrong.
I said I've been pronouncing Vinny's character's name wrong.
Oh, how have you been
Oh.
pronouncing it?
Look at the name of your character in chat, but I thought you were saying Rainy.
Rainy. Oh, okay. Kai, what do I see on the map?
It looks very crudely drawn. What you can make of it in the corner that where you're at right now, where the Tower of... Remember the name that I wrote down? You
Tower
know the
of
name of
Attic
it.
Man.
Huh?
Tower of the Attic Man.
Tower of the Attic Man. You can read the name though, just because you know what it says. It is the Foiver Tower. That is the tower that you're at right now. It is close to the like middle-ish kind of bottom right area of the map. Also on the bottom right is a huge wet stain that's all smudged up that you can't even tell what used to be there. However, as you look at the map more, actually, pull a I need to like memorize these checks a little bit better.
Do you have like a visual of this map, like a real visual or not?
Not drawn out, but I do have drawn out what I'm describing. So I mean, that.
I want to see the map, what it actually looks like.
I'm gonna draw it out. Don't worry, but do like what would an insight check probably work? Right on the map.
Let me read through them real quick.
I feel like
Perception check maybe.
Probably perception, yeah.
Perception or history?
Mm-hmm.
This is all I have of the map that you're looking at right now. Yeah, I'm just kind of doodled it as describing it, so.
Where are you putting it?
I'm built.
Oh, I don't see it yet.
The big line is like the wet spot.
Hold on.
Sure.
Let me. How do I move?
I moved
the
players here.
How do I move the players stuff out of the way? Cause y'all's icons
Press
are on the
X.
screen right now.
Oh, I don't know how to get rid of that.
Yeah.
So I
I've
moved you
figured
guys
out.
to it. Whatever.
I don't see shit.
It's fine. It's not anything like.
I see shit. It looks like a gray thing with a line on it.
What?
Where are you seeing it?
A thing. I don't know what you're seeing.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Where did you put it? It's on Roll20?
Yeah, I changed it to the background. It says you guys are on it. I don't know what's going on.
No,
let me-
it's still the boat. Oh, it
Oh,
just. I
something
mean, it's
happening?
loading now.
It
Get
went
now?
back to the boat. It went back to the boat.
The
Oh,
boat.
it just needs a second. That's a boat.
I'm
I
refreshing the
see
page.
Hear that.
I see
I
some
did.
No, I mean,
triangles,
like,
some
everyone
good
else.
triangles.
The triangles.
Just
Yeah,
send
that's
it
what
in
you're supposed to
chat.
see.
Yeah, refresh the page, guys. It'll help.
Now it says refresh the page.
Oh.
Everybody.
I'm refreshing.
I already see the triangles.
Yeah, it's just a
Oh,
bunch of
hey,
triangles at the
triangles.
moment.
I gotta
But
zoom out
the-
a lot.
It's a really crudely drawn map, both because I'm drawing with a mouse, but also it's just like
Okay.
genuinely crudely.
This
I'll draw
is-
like an actual good version of it later, though.
I need now. Oh.
What?
Fucking hell.
Oh crap! Shit. Sorry.
I hate Roll20's interface.
Okay, but essentially what Nat said. Come in. 1 second. Sorry.
Fucking hell.
Paul's bitching at me. Can you guys hear me when I talk like this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna end it soon,
Um,
actually. So
It's, so essentially, Nat said that the map's supposed to be leading to somewhere, right? Do I see like any like leading? Obviously, the corner that we're in is fucked up. But what else is there?
I want you to roll a perception check.
Right. Okay, that's what we were doing.
So the map isn't leading to the tower. The tower's just a landmark.
No,
on the
here,
map,
I'll
right?
draw, like... This
Yeah.
was more for me, not really.
Can you use another color for the actual path?
That's what I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't see it. So
But
there's
I
the
don't have
tower.
anything, like, past that drawn at the moment. Like I said, it's just more for me than to show.
Don't do that.
Right.
10 perception. So you can definitely make out that there is just straight up forest right here. Probably a few other landmarks with, like, weird names. You most likely have not actually gone out this far.
Mm-hmm.
I
I do imagine I've studied maps a bit, especially of the kingdom and stuff, because I'm a nerd.
These are things that probably wouldn't be on maps as part of it.
Okay. Okay.
I do have the other map of the actual king.
Mm-hmm.
That out for.
This is
cross-reference.
probably the most you'd be able to make out. I know you barely can make out what it is, but that's the point. It's very crudely drawn. At least Nat's character was vaguely explained, so they know what they're looking for.
Can I get some context on this? Because it looks just like a bunch of scribbles to me. I say to Nat's character.
Oh,
I'm pointing at Nat, and she was just looking at me.
Sorry. It's not.
Wait.
Where?
Hello?
So,
I just shut off. My internet went off, so I don't know what just happened at all.
well, I'm planning to end it soon anyway, so it'll be okay. Just,
You didn't miss much.
they're talking about a map.
I see.
You know, it's got some marks that guide me. X, marks the spot. That's what.
Did this man who gave you this map say anything?
He just said that if I want to. X.
Why do you speak in such cryptic language? This is suspicious.
I'm telling you what he told.
So, like, you're diseased?
No way.
Yes, this is a good question.
Alright, cool. I take a step back and just thrust the map back and wipe my hands off.
I'm not contagious. At least not like that.
Right, that's...
What does that mean? What is it? Are you werewolf? I do not trust werewolf.
No, it's a unique case.
Insight check.
Roll a deception, Nat.
My
It's
insight was
werewolf.
shit.
He is werewolf.
Why am I rolling... I've rolled 10, like, 3 times in a row.
Well, I'm taking your 13.
I know.
Oh.
You want us to roll again to try to break the tie, or...
Yeah, how about you roll again, break the tie? Oh, okay, well, yeah, Lucina is definitely lying about something.
Alright, cool. I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm going to say things.
You don't know that.
Very much has some sort of disease. She is
making
not
a-
lying
can I
about
make
the contagious part, but she is lying about
Can I
what it
make a-
is of.
Sorry.
Okay.
Since Vinny made one, I won't make one.
I mean, I don't mind.
You can make one as
I know,
well, just
but-
know that you're not gonna know what Vinny knows.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. That's fine. Where is it? My insight is shit, so I probably won't figure anything out. I
Good
rolled
perception,
twice.
Nat.
Nat rolled a nat 20. So,
God.
Alyssa thinks Nat is telling, or Alyssa, fuck, okay, hold on. Zara thinks that Lucina is telling the absolute truth, has never heard the biggest truth in the world.
Seems.
You, if anything, you trust her more than you used to now. You are, like,
It all seems to the letter. I am convinced.
Thank you, Zara. I have no
Alright.
reason to deceive you guys. I have no malice towards any of you. I'm just simply here for my own quest, you know? something quick, in and out. I want to go back to where I'm from. I don't like it here. I don't like the attic, man. I don't like any of this festival shit. I want out.
Hey,
Right.
enjoy.
So you're just, looking for a bone pretty much to figure out this whole issue.
Exactly. There's not a cure for disease where, believe me, I looked.
Hey, I need to ask Kai something, but I don't know how well it'd go if I asked everybody. Maybe I DM?
DM.
DM the DM.
The DM's are open.
Ooh. Yes.
You Scatman.
I'm Scatman.
Oh, Jesus fuck, who have I got myself grouped up with?
Who have you gotten yourself what with?
Grouped up with.
Oh. Yes.
Don't worry, Angel. I'm
I will
not a bad person.
fuck your shit. You do not fuck my shit.
Nobody
We'll not
shit's
fuck each
being
other's
fucked.
shit.
I've given Angel, do you want some money? I've given.
You are very loose with your money.
Have a flower.
This is weird.
Thank you. I'll give you a gold for that.
This is
Okay,
fucking
then.
odd. I do not understand.
Let's just
Why
say
do you give away your money?
I come from a very
This-
wealthy
Is this a
family.
symptom of your disease? Is this dumbass disease?
That's an unrelated disease.
It must be contagious then.
Yes. I would assume that given your recent behavior.
How
Well-
long have you two known each other?
a day.
Just today.
Rats. I hope it don't set in. I really should be getting back to church, sleep and stuff. Probably gonna be in trouble anyways. You guys need a guide back to town, I'm assuming? Or are you
my
still
God.
on
If
this
you're going
attic
to a
man
church,
stuff?
I would imagine it's already set.
Even without the attic man stuff, I can't go back to town. I have to keep pressing forward.
Would it not be better to find somewhere to rest and stock up before you go on this?
Yes.
It's
We are to go on journey. We should rest.
Yeah, just so you
Would
guys
be
know,
better
it
to
is
have the
pretty
light
much
inside.
night now. It's pretty dark
What?
outside. I mean, you had to light a
Hey.
fire to see.
Okay,
So.
okay.
I'm gonna look at her. I'm gonna be like, hey, I mean, if you want to sleep out with the dogs, I'm not one to stop you.
No, I do not like dogs.
All right, I'm gonna start trotting back. I'm like, town's this way. I'm just gonna.
I follow them reluctantly.
So is everybody heading back to
Could
town?
you give us? Yes, I'm talking to little boy.
Yes.
Could we receive perhaps free room and board at
Oh,
church?
I'm sure that's in Mahir's will. Sure.
Does
It is in
Mathier's
Mahir's-
will include a plumbing and stuff?
We've got a chamber pot.
Should I follow
This
them?
works for me.
Really? You want me to follow them? Why do you want me to follow them? I don't want to.
I'm gonna grab Angel's hand,
Fine,
like
I'm gonna follow them.
totally playing up the little kid act. I'm dragging her along.
Guide us to this church. I would like to sleep very much.
Yes, ma'am.
This is the worst thing you
As we pass by, I'm gonna dump the rest of the pamphlets I have left over somewhere in the woods.
Oh, whatever happened
Alright.
to lying and here always watching?
What was that?
Alright, I am going to call that end of session 1. However, what? Okay, anyways, what?
I'm just laughing because Nat or
Oh.
whoever was making noise.
That was not me.
That was just you, Alyssa.
What?
Alyssa
Why
makes
did you
noises,
go-
laughs at it.
I do that too, to be fair.
I didn't make noise.
You did twice. Anyway,
No,
okay,
I
hush,
didn't.
hush, hush, hush,
What
hush.
the fuck?
I'm trying to end the session. Please let me end the session.
No,
Okay.
session must go on.
I'm muting both of you.
Bad
Okay.
boys get muted.
Mute! Hush, you! Anyways, as I was saying, as the four of you start heading back to town, as Raymi dumps the pamphlets out of his bags and pockets and into a nearby mud puddle that's hopefully never going to be seen, the four of you trot along as the night gets colder, and colder, and colder. Quite a coldness that has never been seen around this kingdom once for all. As it begins to get colder, it begins to also snow. That has not happened in the history of over 2,000 years. Kingdom of Ignis. And at that, the session closes to a stop as the cold front of Kingdom of Ignis begins. And I've unmuted you.